Hey, what is good, everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. I know I am. It's always nice, right? The weekend. Oh my god. You know, after a hard week's work, it feels nice coming home to some DBFZ. So it should be a very good time here. Ba-ba-boo. Anyways, I'm just about getting the bracket ready to show. One second. I totally forgot about one thing, so I'm gonna just do that right now so I don't forget. Well, man, feels like it's been a long week. It hasn't really been a long week for me. I haven't really done shit this week. It feels like I have, so you know, that's something. Right. But yeah, as usual, we are having our last second check-ins, which means I will, in a second, go to the bracket and call out everyone who has not checked in, and they will get until 15 past to check in, or they'll get DQ'd. But before that, I'm just setting something up that I forgot to set up. Because I'm a professional streamer, and I remember everything. Man, this is such a bang. Tekken has so many bangers, man. I can't believe it. Alright. I think that's pretty good. I'm not realizing something about my setup. Well, that's too late, I guess. I don't think I centered the cameras really. Pluck, yeah, you checked in. You're good, you're good. Anyways, let me get to that bracket, yeah. All right. So we have kaimej needs to check in, and that's it. Oh, PanZerPan showing up. Ugh. The legendary streamer destroyer, by the way. So yeah, we only really need kaimej to check in. Did kaimej just check in the second? Maybe. Did he? Yeah, he did. All right, I think actually everyone checked in. Yeah, sweet. Well, that means we are good to go. So I'll just start it now early. Really, there's literally no need to wait, right? So as usual, I'll just mark a couple matches for stream, and yeah, we'll see who it's gonna be. I'll mark 2 round 1. We're definitely doing PanZerPan, by the way. There's no way we're not doing PanZerPan. So let's do Tashi up against Rexio. And then we'll do Swizzo against PanZerPan. For round 2 match, what are we going to do? I think we might be doing this one. Over here. And then we'll do... Ooh, yep. Definitely this one. And what could be interesting? Well, this one should be very nice. Man, what a banger. It's going to be me commentating, by the way, to begin with. And then later, you're going to be treated to Galupku and Jonesy. So that should be very, very nice. But for now, it's just going to be me, myself, and I. Which, you know, we're all quite used to anyways. So yeah, you are now officially good to start the tournament. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, absolutely. Putting in that work. We can put on the hype music on. Oh my hair, what's going on? What's good, guys? Hello. I'm wearing a shirt because there's a hurricane outside, and I don't know why, but it's just cold as fuck now. I do think the old windows are kind of, like, in certain areas of my apartment, they're kind of not fully airtight. So I can just feel like there's ice cold, like, at the windows. But, you know, we make do. We put on a shirt. Oh shit, look at this. Look at this. The whole gang, man. Everyone's gathered here. Anyways, let me make that. Also, I'll get the DBFZ music, but this kind of hyping, you know, vibing right now a little bit. Bum, bum. So yeah, I'll put on the game music when the first players are in the lobby ready to play. This is too good right now. Tashi and Rexio. Bang. Yeah, double asks. You know, I'm the real ask. Whoa, I should have mirrored that ask. I usually do that actually. Weird. Ask is usually mirrored in this setup. Let me. Oh, I guess the commentator, whoever commentated here, I didn't mirror. Let me just mirror myself. Oh no! Well, this is good too. It's Spider Ace. Oh no! There we go. Yeah, was good Spider Ace? Was good regular Ace? Oh man. There we go. Spider Ace, Spider Ace. Get off the ceiling! Man, that's funny. Was it in? Oh, it wasn't in this setup, I think. Do you remember Big Head mode Ace? That shit was funny too. But there we go. Stare into my own eyes if I want it. But so we're just waiting right now for, I don't know who only 2 DLC is out of the 2 players, but we need one of them to sign it. So please, Rexio, Tashi. Oh, so we're missing Tashi, I see. Tashi is Deutsch. Yeah. Right. French. Alright, so it's going to be France against Deutschland. Yeah, dude, there's so many bangers in a lot of the Tekken games. It's from Tekken 5. No, Tekken 6, sorry, Tekken 6. Definitely, I think soundtrack-wise, Tekken is like #1 overall, but like just overall bangers every game. So I definitely hope Tekken 7 is gonna follow suit. Or Tekken 8, not Tekken 7, jeez. Also, while we're waiting, obviously, make sure that you claim a match arena code. It's right there in the chat. You know, get that out the way. So once Glupku and Jonesy comes on, they don't have to mention it a single time. That would be peak. That would be very, very nice. Yeah, Tekken 7 does have some very good sounds, I agree. Oh, very good songs. Violent Systems as well, very, very good. But unfortunately, that is all she wrote for the Tekken soundtrack, because we got both players ready in the lobby. Speaking of soundtracks, I feel like the soundtrack kind of mid, but forgettable. But there's some good songs in between, I think. DBFZ soundtrack. You can play, by the way. It's the OK means you can play. Oh, there we go. Finally, a game 1. Here we go. It's going to be Rexio up against Tashi. Should be a good match here. Will we not skim the intros? Love to see it. Alright, here we go. So immediately that is Tashi getting something on the board. Tashi, by the way, another streamer. I believe he's actually streaming his run right now with the German people. There's a lot of German DBFZ people in general, especially showing up to Salty. Love to see it. And yeah, it's gradually, I think, moved on to being like a war between France and Germany here every Friday, and it is Germany getting first blood. There we go, Gogeta. Sent to the Shadow Realm. Just like that, Adult Gohan is not looking much better here. Tashi with 3 sticks of butter. Gonna go into that level 3 straight away. Half-life gone. Alright, what are we doing? Oh man, the jump in. And look at that. That is going to be another character down. No. Wait for the reset maybe. Doesn't matter. Gets the DR. That is Vegito only left here. Only one. Oh no! Eats the low immediately. Oh, big whiff. Obviously, Tashi not able to capitalize there, but we make do hitting that assist. And again, that is looking pretty rough here for Rexio. First game, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. We still have Spark available as well, 6 bars, but I think this is all she wrote, and it will be 1-0 Tashi. Clean. Alright, so pretty fast game 1 here, but we'll see how it goes. Obviously, there's still a game 2 to go. Maybe, you know, it's kind of throwaway game for Rexio. We'll see if Rexio will be able to adapt here. We see getting clipped by a lot of lows, so we need to look out for that. The DR as well. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh no! Immediately eats the launch, and that means we are gonna go back to the corner. Just starting game 2, just like game 1 ended here. Getting that command grab. Alright, 1 stick of butter. Probably, yeah, not able to build up much more, and in comes Adult Gohan. What are you gonna do? Not much. And this Gogeta is cooking, man. Alright. This guy's trying to get on Master Chef, man. Ooh, there we go. Gets hit by the DR, though. Oh, yeah, doesn't get the combo, and that is very unfortunate. A couple combo drops in general. Maybe some nerfs to start out with. Some rust, you know, that happens. Beerus gets that overhead. Will be able to build 1 bar, which will drops the combo. I was about to say that could have killed, but staying alive. And if you're Rexio, you're loving it, getting that low launch now. Got a lot of meter to play around with. Yeah, just gonna spend 3 to level up. Gohan is now a real character, ladies and gentlemen. He can now cook, not for long. Yo, 2M. Now that 2M is a war crime, man. He hits half the screen away, I can't believe it. But it doesn't matter. Right now it is that Beerus in the corner. Oh, tries space to spark out. And just like that. Sheesh. Hey, what's good, Max Nair? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it's sparking, 6 bars and a dream here for Rexio, but it's not looking too good. It's gonna be able to build up 2 sticks of butter here. Again, we are pretty much talking a one-touch situation. Ooh, nice attack on that DR. Vegito. If any character can do it, it's definitely Vegito here, but you gotta play perfectly if you're Rexio, and that should be it. Tashi drops the combo. So it's still a little bit of game left here. Technically, another chance for Rexio, but that will not mean anything here for a hero. And that means Tashi is gonna take a very, very convincing 2-0 there. Looking very good. And do you know what? Oh no, do you know what Tashi gets for his efforts? He has to fight Yasha now. Oh no. Oh man. Maybe Rexio just, you know, taking the L there to Dutch Yasha, who knows? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good today. Hello, hello. You are absolutely fighting Yasha, my man. But yeah, that means we are now going to have our next match. We're going to have Swizzo up against our own PanZerPan. PanZerPan, the killer of streamers, the killer of content creators. The man, the myth, the legend. You know, that's I heard, by the way, it's why Glopku got into commentary in the first, you know, that's why I got into commentary. Because he lost so badly to PanZerPan, he thought, man, I can never beat this guy. No way, not in 100 years can I beat this guy playing the game. So I have the only way I can ever defeat him is to take it to his own court, beat him in the commentary duel. It's kind of like a rap battle, if you think about it real hard. So yeah, that's the only way. It was good that we already started. Yeah. I mean, what do you mean did it start already? It's 1927, my dude. What do you mean did it start already? Alright, we're just waiting on Swizzo. Also, I always forget, is PanZerPan... Oh, he's Dutch, right? Dutch. I always get, so don't hate me, chat. I always get Dutch and Belgium confused in my brain. It's hard. Man, this guy. Yeah, I mean, they're right next to each other. Yeah, you know, if you're from Belgium, you could be from the French region, which means you're absolutely going to be much better at this game. You know, naturally. But here we go, we got both players in the lobby now. I mean, I understand being a, you know, going to commentary because you're washed up as a player. You know, I'm a TO because I'm washed up as a player, you know. Oh man, it hurts. Imagine getting beat by a TO though. Oh my god. What would you rather? Lose to a commentator or a TO in bracket? Oh man. I think I'd honestly rather lose to the commentator. Alright, here we go. It's that counter. And yeah, immediate PanZerPan. This guy, man. Not only talented at commentating, but also very talented at the game. As you can see here, gets that command grab. Alright. High Q up in here. Ooh. There we go, DR. Acting like you won't get command grab? No way. Into that 5LL. The very nice auto combo from C Broly actually. Has a lot of utility. Ooh. Just like that, the 2H will be the end of that. Go Gita. No more monkeying around here. Oh, there we go. Reflecting, but doesn't turn out well. I'm kind of loving PanZerPan's team. That's almost my team when I played. It was I played C Broly, Frieza, and Baseku. So loving this definitely. Ooh. Here we go, Broly. Oh, not Broly, Bardock, Jesus. If you squint, they look the same. Level 3, a lot of damage. Oh man. Jumping in, but Spark. Why suspend there? Get off me, right? And that means Tension Hand is going to get a lot of life back. Unless. 76 butter here. Sending in Frieza. Oh, that was risky, but gets away with it. Not for long, though. Man, this Bardock kind of cooking. What's going on? Happy birthday. Oh my god, not like this. Alright. 21 got out, fortunately. Honestly, nah, never mind. I'm not going to be negative Nancy here. Ooh. But I feel like maybe just finishing the combo would have been better there for damage-wise. Probably, right? I don't know. Anyways, 6 sticks of butter now on the side of PanZerPan. It's all loaded up right now, but it doesn't matter how much meter you have if you cannot hit the opponent. Yeah, that's me. That's why I always say, if you know, all the bad habits when I you know, give advice, that's me. You know, just don't do like me, and you'll be fine in commentary. Ooh. Gonna take a trip downstairs. Got 4 sticks of butter. Oh, okay. See Broly with 7 bars. That is gonna hurt, man. I think this Android 21 should be dead. Nope. Alright, well. That's how. I'm so sorry, Panzer. Oh, never mind. I didn't curse you yet. Staying alive. Yeah, right. Thank you. Panzer could have killed that, right? By going into the DR route. I was sure that would have killed with the DR combo, like the double super run, but unfortunate. All right, it is all or nothing. What are we doing? Immediately gonna go into it, and it is Swizzo again. Getting that first hit. Tension Hand. Maybe stuck in the corner. Eat the mix. Oh man, and man ate it for breakfast. Uh-oh. 3 sticks of butter. Level 1. Into level 1, and that's it. Oh, big counter hit. I think C Broly probably my favorite character in the game. Man, this guy's so sick. Getting another command grab in the corner into that level 3. Won't kill up, you see, but will set up a very nasty Oki situation. Are we barrowing? Didn't work out. And very, very smart, right? Swizzo immediately recognizes that barrier. But doesn't matter when it's a happy birthday into that level 3. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, and that killed. Oh no, that is huge for Panzer. Oh boy. It was looking very, very good for Swizzo. But now, Panzer in the lead. Ooh. Auto combo barely whiffs. Nice, getting the air throw. Just catch them feet. And 21 is the final character left on the screen here for Swizzo. Gonna take a trip to the corner. Oh, tried to be cheeky with that armor. Didn't work out, obviously. And, oh, Swizzo. What's going on, man? Is that a reset or 2 drops? Who knows? And that means we are now, ladies and gentlemen, in a 1-1 situation. PanZerPan getting that huge happy birthday. Able to tie it all up here. Alright, alright. This is gonna be our final game here of PanZerPan against Swizzo. Who is gonna move on in a winner's bracket? The winner, by the way, will face Videct. So that is not gonna be an easy match. I believe actually whoever wins this is probably not going to be favored in any way against Videct. But you know, upsets can happen. Here we go. Here we go. Very nice. I feel like Swizzo every time has gotten the best of PanZerPan in this initial point character matchup. Again, Panzer forced to spark. Reminds me of last game. I'm getting a little bit of a flashback here. Ooh. But this time, maybe Swizzo will be able to finish the job. No! Why? You hate to see it. Oh, good attack on that DR. See, Broly obviously is a character I feel like that has kind of carried Panzer through this match. Also, you know, the first one, even though he lost, it was really C Broly doing the hard lifting. That man got broad shoulders, man. Can carry an entire team on those. Alright, stuck in the corner. Not looking good for Panzer right now. All 3. Oh, why not? Just mash that auto combo, man. It's so good as well, man. I love that. Forced to spark. Not forced to, but opts to go for it. Not a bad choice either. It's that beam though. Everyone has a game plan until they take a beam to the face, but in this case, C Broly will survive. Oh my god, please. Can we not drop these combos, please? Please. Oh man, this is so bad for Swizzo here. Very, very unfortunate, right? Could have gotten that kill, but now it is PanZerPan instead taking out the Gogeta. Sheesh. That is very, very fortunate here. I see the Jonesy money came right in there. Send another bunch. Here we go. It's going to be 2 against 2. And the life lead here, obviously, is on Swizzo's side. Not looking bad. Getting that leg. And just like that, it's going to be Frieza against the world here. We'll see if he's up to the task. Frieza obviously not considered the strongest character in the game, but we have seen a lot of really good Frieza players being able to get out of situations like this. I do wonder though, is PanZerPan the golden Frieza kind of guy? Or the EX Frieza kind of guy? Well, right now it's just looking like a Bardock kind of guy here from Swizzo. And go into that level 3. Really solid amount of damage on this combo. And you know, obviously Panzer stuck in the corner, having to eat the mix, eats the low, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will drop. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm just gonna shut up during combos now. What's good, Jaden? Golden Frieza. Alright, what are we doing? DR Tech. In the end, the commentator takes the L. It was a really good match though. But now, please, can we not drop the combos? Also, I have, by the way, if I feel like I mention it every week, but I still have my perfectly valid vacuum cleaner backdrop, which is very professional. I haven't moved that vacuum cleaner has been there for like 3 months now. I haven't moved it. Well, when I vacuumed, but then I just put it right back there for some reason. It doesn't belong in here. I just didn't bother putting it like in the kitchen where it belongs. Speaking of belonging, this next match 100% belongs on stream. It's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be kaimej up against Chomp. Gonna get another France against Deutschland. So yeah, should be very, very interesting here. Let me just get some. I know it's like 8, but I need some coffee, man. Plus, I took a nap. You know, my sleep schedule is already ruined. Every time Panzer drops a combo, I take a drink. My no cup. Because it's a bad idea. Drink coffee this late. I got kaimej in the lobby. And yeah, as Globku says in chat, remember to go claim those codes on Match Arena if you haven't already. It just helps out so much. You're a monster at this time, free spawn. You mad, man. Mad lad. Even drinking Monster, man. That shit's kind of nasty. Not gonna lie. I'm sorry. But tastes like pure syrup, man. Sheesh. There we go, the ad in chat. Mods, can we get the chat cleaned up, please? Alright. Here we go. Game 1. kaimej. No, again. Wait, what is this team? Where's kaimej? Oh no, I forgot. Kaimej. It's Hayali that runs the funny team, right? Not kaimej. Surely I felt like it was kaimej with the Gokorose and was it Gokorose, Kamasenin, and Yamcha. I like the what's the mango flavored. I think the mango monster. The white monster is disgusting. I'm a boomer, and you know I know it's blasphemy, but I really don't like that one. Half-life gone. Getting a level up on that adult Gohan. Kind of interesting, right? Opting to go for that instead of going for the shut off. So instead, rather maybe want this guy to be strong. See how that works out. In the end, Spencer EX though, so not able to super. Yo, pineapple? I do like pineapple anything, TBH. I was thinking of getting some pineapple on some pizza tonight, honestly. It is Friday, so you know, that's a... Oh! Catches him out. Yeah, this is a pineapple and pizza kind of stream. Oh, drops it. That is unfortunate for Chomp here, but kaimej. Loving it. It's looking a bit chunky in it, but what can you do? It is DBFZ after all. Rollback when, by the way? Hello? Was it Hiroki, please? What I can only hope is that they are, you know, they are seeing the success of Blazblue, the new thingy coming out. People being hyped for that. Maybe they'll do something similar for DBFZ. Copium. And that is Kogita. Demolished. Like, my only assumption would be that they announced rollback and they saw how mad people are about the current patch, so they decided instead of doing rollback right away. This is my headcanon, by the way. They are doing a patch, and then they're doing the rollback after the patch, or they're like launching both at the same time, which is why it's taking so long, and they're being radio silent. Surely, right? Uh-oh. My hope, me saying surely, my copium here, I feel like it's the same copium. kaimej is on right now thinking this adult Gohan will survive because he will not. Man, this is some chunky gameplay. Oh boy. Half life gone. And now it's gonna be Broly yelling at Broly. Who's gonna yell the loudest? One guy has his shirt off, another one still got the shirt on. You know, that's why C Broly is just much better than S Broly if you think about it. His shirt is already off to begin with. Just like that, it will be 1-0 for the Chomp. Alright, looking less chunky this time around already, so maybe we, you know, maybe just on the spectator side, could be. Okay, that was fast. What's going on? We are taking a trip downstairs. This Android 16 still alive, by the way. Man, I'm kind of loving Chomp's team as well. It's the big body grapplers. Chomp did play a different team for a while, but now has swapped back to his kind of OG grappler team. Okay, that 2H. Blue combo as well. That is not going to do any damage whatsoever. But doesn't matter. Because we are just dragging out the time here. But these guys, they're trained professionals. They've played, you know, they've played an online match or two. It's chunking, doesn't matter. Still land the combo every time. But here we go. First character down for kaimej. A bit of a pickle, right? Gogeta. Now the one taking damage. Gonna build up meter. Level 1. Alright, just only going for that one. It's chucking along again. Did you know, but I think kaimej, it's because his name is Kai, like Kai. His name's also Kai. So they're just, you know, like chats with their real actual names in their gamer tags. Ooh. I don't know what the mesh means though. There we go. Nice. Character down for Chomp here. Kaimej making it all even. Piece here. One piece is real. Can we get much higher? We'll see. So high. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Getting that vanish on there. And the add to air. Getting that boot out. And Chomp now left with only one character. It's going to be that C. Broly. But man, you know, C. Broly, even against 3 characters, I'd say this guy could do it. Oh! My man's too chunky, man. It's clogging up the router. Please, somebody. Hiroki spilling hot cocoa on the DBFZ servers right now. Ugh. And it's gonna be one character. Mano here. Who's gonna take it? That's it. What? That whiffed. Alright. 20. Not gonna be able to kill. Doesn't have the meter. Unfortunate. So close at the 2M. Connecting from halfway across the screen. Just like that. It's 1-1. Thinking is kind of cringe, I agree. Matching is based. Damn. You guys pumping, are you guys getting hit by the hurricane as well? Because right now it's storming outside, man, out here. Oh. Here we go. That's a lot of damage. Take a trip downstairs. Got 360 butter as well available. And we are just pulling that shirt off. Oh, again, man. Kaimej getting so much mileage from that 2M. Very, very nice. I mean, it's not dangerous here either, but it's a little bit more chill because I'm in a big city. I know at like the coastal regions they said that a lot of catching him standing. I know in a lot of coastal areas they said that some of the vacation houses had like a risk of getting blown into the water, which is kind of fucked. Because of hurricane. Ooh. Getting dunked. Alright, what we doing? Stuck in the corner and immediately. There we go. Slam dunk. Are we gonna get another one? We are. Love to see it. that is gonna be the... No, actually, I feel like he's just gonna... No, he's dead, he's dead. Come on, he's dead. There we go. See? I know. Big counter hit. Take a trip now to the wall. And it's gonna be that DBS Broly, the final lifeline for kaimej. Will he sink or will he swim? We'll see. Winner of this match obviously will go to our winners round 3. We'll fight either Videct or Swizzo. Will be interesting. Up next, by the way, we got JuNanaGo up against Jadenlp. Jesus. Yeah, very, very good one. Just like that. It's one character a piece here. Who can do it? Will it be Chomp or will it be kaimej? We'll see. Freeze bomb, that's not a fun fact. There's nothing fun about that. What the fuck? And that is level 1. Not able to kill, but no! Wake up, Super! Are you kidding me? That's gonna be so much damage, man. It kills. Oh no! Jump! My man woke up mashing. I can't believe it, man. Oh no. Oh man. Sheesh. Oh, that was good. That was good. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. What a good game, man. What a good game. Dude, I love DBFZ. I don't even play the game, man, but it's so fun to watch. Do 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 do. What do you mean? What are also Ace's thoughts on that? On what? What do you mean, John Easy? Huh? I don't know. I feel like you're being on that set. It was a good. It was some good ass DBFZ. Yeah. Even though, you know, it was unfortunate with the Chungin connection, but I don't know if that is that was just on my end, or are they both at it? Wait, I can't find JuNanaGo. Where are you at? JuNanaGo. Can I spell? Oh, JuNanaGo is like a long. Okay, I'm just gonna freaking rename him. Change nickname. Nobody is gonna find you if you name that. What the fuck? Oh, also Ace. TBH also Ace is kind of tends to be very negative on things. That guy's a bit of a, you know, don't tell him, but that guy's a bit of a dick, man. Ace though, that's me, by the way. I'm based. The fusion dance. Oh man, I forgot. But I also don't want to stand up. Twins. Was it like oh, it's different. Oh. Wait, I can't. I haven't set it up so I can merge it. God damn it. Well, this is Fusion Ace. Ace Edo. I think I did it wrong. Help. Fuck. Oh, there we go. The vacuum looks like a halo. Perfect. Everyone, you better claim a match arena code already, okay? Please. Please. The other guys, they're gonna bully me, man. The other commentators, they'll bully me when they get on, and I'll cry. Real tears, man. I'll actually cry, chat, if you don't claim the codes. Hey, thank you, Blue. Thank you, thank you. It's gonna be even cooler now because this match we got going is gonna be hype. Boy, JuNanaGo taking on Jaden. Should be very, very nice. There we go. There we go. All or nothing. Let's go. Immediately, Jaden gets a good start here, but he's that 2M. Hate to see it. Oh, spinning. Oh, that's a cheeky mix, but able to block it. Also, these colors are kind of a little bit too similar. Vaguely confusing. But it will be JuNanaGo there. Having a lot of damage. Won't be able to kill, but what are we mixing with? The air throw. And that, instead, ladies and gentlemen, will be the kill. Gogeta is out of there. Gone. And got evaporated here. Ooh. Alright, hitting that counter. This elbow. Another one. So that level 3 again. A lot of damage here. Jaden! Woo! Okay, okay. Sweeping the leg. Got one stick of butter. Almost 2. Oh, not even almost 2. Well, it's DBFZ. You build them fast anyways. Who cares? Ooh. Got cancels. Getting that Gogeta in there. Mr. Monkey himself. Ooh. Honestly, I kind of hate that the new forms in Dragon Ball Super that they're just kind of different colored hair, you know. I Ultra and Ego kind of, you know, Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego kind of different in a way, but the monkey forms are a little bit more creative, I think. I mean, technically different colored hair and a tail. I guess it's not that creative. Ooh. Are we sparking? Oh, my man, just trying to hit the air. Doesn't work out. And that means Jaden will tie it all up. One character down a piece here, but sparking almost running out here. Yeah, okay. I realized my mistake. Everyone knows that all the cool forms is when the eyebrows are gone. Like Super Saiyan 3 or Ultra Ego, which I guess isn't that cool. But here we go, hitting that leg. The best form is Vegeta with a mustache. That's peak Vegeta. Ooh. Here we go, level 1 into level 3. And that is Android 17 out of there. Now Jadenlp with the tall task of beating out 2 characters. However, they're both quite low. Definitely not a one-touch. Okay, Beybladed. Let it rip. Why not? Why not? Sending my boy Jadenlp to the Shadow Realm. Phantom Zone. Ooh. Yep, there we go, the spark. And now it's kind of rough for Jaden, right? Even if he does get that hit. Oh, which he does not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, this kill here with the right combo. Got enough meter. Level 1, level 3. That will definitely kill. Just like that. JuNanaGo takes game 1. Very nice, very nice. Alright, here we go. Game 2. We'll see if Jaden will be able to take this one, or if it will be JuNanaGo with that clean sweep 2-0. Oh, very, very nice. You know, in the commentary industry, we call that an abare. Mans know exactly when to press to blow up that defensive string, and we're leveling up already level 4 here. That's kind of scary. Yeah, fussy abare, indeed. There we go. Okay, unrelated to anything going on right now. I just remembered in my head. I don't know why exactly I remembered it right now. But check this out after the match. Headstumper will be back this year, summer, June. Go to Headstumper. It's like literally the best event in Europe, personally, for me. It is so good, man. 10 out of 10. The button now. 4. You better, Jonesy. You better. I'll beat your ass in week 1 Street Fighter 6, and our Windjammers, and our Jackie Chan, and all the karate tournament, and our Kianda 2. There we go. That is level 1. Oh, that. Oh, just barely, man. The sparking coming in clutch there. Sounds like me. Sounds to me like you're a coward, Jonesy. But you know, that's fine. I get you. I get you. Losing to a TO now, that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Ooh. Level 5 now. Level 6. Level 7. My man is toying with Jaden right now. Yeah, kind of surprised as well that this guy's, you know, is cooking this much. We've seen Jaden level up a lot in the past couple months here, but this right now, JuNanaGo looking well. JuNanaGo, you know, hasn't really been playing much in Salty lately, or maybe he's been leveling up, going into that hyperbolic time chamber off screen, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will be a dead 17. Just cheeky command grab into that kill. Oh my god. Yeah, now level up and do it again. Well, for maximum BM, we do have 6 Dragon Balls. We just need 1 extra. So, you know, somehow getting 7 bars. Maybe get that Shenlong going. Level 1. But it's looking very, very bad here for our German hero. And just like that, it will be 2-0. JuNanaGo. Getting that W here. Looking very, very solid. However, the one waiting at the next match, the other end of the bracket, will be Yasha. So it's going to be JuNanaGo against Yasha here. Whew. In a second, though. In a second. We're not quite there yet. We're going to have our next winners top 16 first. Should be good. Which obviously will be Pluck against Oniro. But first, we are going to, unfortunately, or fortunately, it depends on who you ask, have a little bit of a switch in personnel. That means I will say goodbye to you, chat. I'll say goodbye to this guy, and you guys will be treated to some Jonesy Glupku action. So with that being said, hello, what's good, guys?
I can't believe you only got 11 codes.
The hell, ask?
All right, never mind. So we're continuing with me as the commentator, and I'm just doing the whole thing. No, I'm just not gonna engage with you guys at all. I'm taking off my headset.
Oh.
If you're being toxic, I can't hear it.
Oh my.
I think
That's
the stream
crazy.
can hear us though.
Yeah, I think we're good. Chat, are we good? Are we live?
Can we please ban lab code 21? Doesn't feel good in other people's hands, does it? It's look, man, I think a lot of people are now looking forward to like the event happening in 2 weeks, the LCQ, the Dragon Ball FighterZ finals. I think until then we can put up with lab code for another 2 weeks and then see what they have to announce, and then I think the community will make the decisions they have to make, you know? But for at least another 2 weeks, I think lab code's gonna stick around.
Yeah, I mean, you got off-season wanted, and even then you've also got Tyrant's bracket on Thursdays. That doesn't have lab coat banned, and that's been putting out banger sets as well, so... I think... I do agree with Uber, though. It's weird that it's reached a point where people kind of just want a patch over the actual rollback itself. It seems that's what it feels like the people want.
Yeah, and I understand, but I think the community can just ban characters if they want to, and you've got like members like Suredu making a wonderful balance patch. Ultra Dragon Ball FighterZ was very hyped to see this past weekend too. So like the community can balance the game if they want to. The community cannot make rollback.
Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't have to be like, oh, we just added new crazy moves to characters. It can just be some simple stuff like giving Roshi float or stopping the Cyberman plant held input thing, so Nappa can actually plant and block.
So while I understand why people might prefer a patch, I completely disagree. But look at this match in front of us right now. Plug versus Oniro. We're starting commentary with a banger, Jonesy.
Sure, and it's actually going to be Oniro starting off strong, and Plug's going to immediately go for an early spark. Also trying to keep that team alive, gets rewarded with the super dash, going to be able to extend with that Nappa assist. And that's the question of what does Oniro do on this, because you know that plant's coming in now.
That plant's coming in. Might be time to spark for Oniro. He's able to uptech and get out of there. Plug is not able to hold him down, but the spark finally happened. And Oniro gets the upper hand, optimizing that combo. A lot of medium attacks, not a lot of lights. He's going for the loops. Unfortunately, drops, but gets the pickup again. Is not able to convert. Time to tag out, but Plug is ready for it.
Oh, my man's just ready. Trying to maybe bait out the uptech, and now Oniro stuck under this pressure, trusting in the defense. Good block so far, and nice. Gets out of there completely, able to reset. And Plug needs to kind of wait on this assist to come back to get the plant. Thanks to that Goku A, does manage to get it down, and now we get maybe a cheeky restart. No, we're getting Build-A-Bear combos with this Cyberman right now.
The Dragon Rush and a simple combo should be able to finish off that Lab Code 21. One problem character down. And chooses the Videl to stay on point. Curious choice.
Obviously for the healthiest character, I guess, in this situation. And that kind of makes sense. Against Blueku, your health can definitely blow up.
Yeah, and I guess you do have 3-point characters in your team, so it's fine. Alright, Videl extends.
We've got like 2-2H. Doesn't matter what character you're facing. You've got that option in the back pocket at all times. Now it's down to that Majin 21. Doesn't quite have the level 3 Oki she used to have, but still got really strong neutral game.
Absolutely. And Majin 21 is a character that can play it pretty safely if she wants to. Long-range normals, big projectiles. And that's what Oniro is looking for. Playing it safe. Now, obviously, has to survive the assist. Does it with a guard cancel. Very good option there. It goes back to playing it safe while Plug waits for those assists to come back and try to get the upper hand. The super dash. Plug was not ready for it. And Oniro optimizing that combo. Beautiful instant air dash. Get the command grab. Finish it with a level 3. Where are you blocking?
That jump back was clean to avoid the assist as well. Nice half of the mix. Oh, it's just a simple tap DR, and even the tap opened the door, but either way.
What are you
so they're taking that character.
What are you pressing? What were you doing?
Yeah, Plug was definitely pressing 5-hour looking to just choo-choo H his way out. Oh my god, Cyberman taking the hit.
Yeah, but Plug ready for that hit too, because he punished it right away. Still on the recovery of Majin 21, and that is going to be a trademark Plug drop.
Yeah, kind of hoped that the Sideman would keep that going, but either way, Plug going to get this hit. It's nice and simple. DR into supers. Plug taking that first game.
Nicely done. Plug 1-0 with 2 characters remaining. And Oniro asking questions now. What are we going to do for the second match?
Definitely going to be interesting to see. We're back in that lobby, but looks like we're going straight into it. And Oniro did start off pretty solidly. There was a bit of a Bluku drop though, and you always got to put that question out with Bluku players. They always go for the most optimal routes, but in delay base sometimes can also be the cause of death.
And the Bluku, yeah, better start for Oniro this time. Just like last game, which forced Plug to spark 3 early, and that is a beautiful pickup. Vanish combo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, went for the medium dive kick. Needed to go for a EX there, but apparently not. Because we call those drops opportunities. And that's a dead Goku Blue.
Rough start for Plug. Oniro not touched at all. Plug just going to go straight in. Normally I'd expect to see just straight up a Videl call into the plant, but this time it's just straight aggression. Managed to find the plant, but Lab Coat going to deny that Cyberman straight up, and now it's going to be rough. Plug though managing to find a moment, a breather to get the Cyberman down, but it does not matter. Labcoat gets the 2-for-1 sale. And this is looking rough because now Oniro's got a chance to go for some level 3 Oki here. Hard knockdown. Plug does have Spark though.
It might be forced out of him here. Maybe chase. Oh my god, baited perfectly. A little tap into the EX shoulder. That baits Sparking Blast so well. It's like automatically timed. And the Dragon Rush was not automatic though. Still, Oniro manages to clash despite that poor timing on the Dragon Rush and gets the best out of that exchange. Down to Videl.
Challenge shoulder tackle on round start is an interesting way to go about things, especially against Bluku. Oh my days, just a straight GAH coming in. Okay.
That's one.
Variation. Can keep it simple.
Yeah. The Kaioken into the mix for your life. I'm calling a command throw. Jump in command throw. Oh, hello. Cross up. Into shoulder! Wow, good blocks. I cannot believe that wasn't punished, though. Why do you go for shoulder? You had the win! Just a little BM there. Oh, hello.
Nice reflect, but it was safe. Oh!
Alright, turn off the stream. I know you're trying to prove me right, but turn off the stream. Turn off the stream.
Oh, Frankensteiners.
Oniro, stop. Stop.
He's throwing. Not for content.
No command throws. No. Just win the game. Just win the game. Okay. 1-1. And I believe this lobby does not have a rematch. That's why we're going back to the lobby every time. You know, some TOs like to do it without rematch because apparently it improves lobby stability. But how much of that is a myth? How much of that is true? I don't know. myths are created around games when issues happen.
Arxis fighters and good lobby system is just, they don't go hand in hand, so gotta do everything you can to stop that. Tap tap DR, gotta open up. Blazblue right now is looking similar to the previous game, sorry. Oh.
And the first one too, honestly. It just forced Plug to spark very early. It didn't spark in the second game. Got reset into death. And this time also saving spark, but illegal U-turn! Someone call the cops!
On the sportsman, like, super dash. At the very least. Oh, gets a pickup. Gonna be a whole amount of damage and not enough meat to really kill, so can just keep the pressure going and off that plug of the spark. Gonna actually use the blue combo to bring the Napper in.
Yeah, and you got a safe plant, and this is where the damage might begin. But the spark into Super Dash completely avoids that Cyberman and tags out into Android 21. That Blue is going to recover all of his health, no problem. And Labcoat is going to get the Yoki on Nappa.
Yeah, using the active tag to stall out and avoid that Cyberman for as long as possible as well. Good awareness from Oniro. Should be able to actually get this kill. DR should put that third bar with the stomp. Yeah, we extending as much as possible.
Well, it only uses 2.
EMEA optimals.
Oniro with a character advantage, which has been the trend, but Plug has come back from this. Now without Nappa though, so we'll see if he can pull this off. Right now it's not looking good for Plug, as Oniro finds another hit, and that Goku Blue could be going down here with the correct route. 3 bars on deck, 1-1-1. It's all up to the Dell now.
Happens a lot with Plug. Definitely an anchor that can do a lot of work. A lot of meat to work with as well. VX options definitely available. And the Wreckers have been opening up Oniro a couple times now, not respecting those highs.
Beautiful route there. Level 1 at the start of the combo, so you can extend it, and then level 3. Will that be enough? Not quite. The mix is good though. Goes for a low. Down goes Goku Blue. 2 characters to go. Is this comeback happening? Tick throw.
Shell. Trying to deal with the lab coat first. The technician. Plug trying to show he's not a fan of the chemistry, even with the love of Videl and Gohan.
Shell 42, kind of bleeding right now. And 121 goes down. Only 121 to go. Videl pulling off this comeback is actually crazy, but there's still 1 more character to go. Can Plug do it? Takes the hit, but Oniro doesn't convert. He converts this one with a great air-to-air. It's going to end in a level 3 for the hard knockdown. And Android 21 actually has access to high-low mix-up as well as command throw. Good blocks from Plug. Immediately guard cancels.
Dodgeball, what? Air-to-air pickup, Oniro. Oh my days, that confirm was OD.
Oh, and the alt F4 too? Let's go. That's the action you come for in Salty. The real salt pops up when you're mounting the most epic comeback of your life, and then it gets snuffed out by a 21. And not even the 21 you thought. Oniro, though, like with those air-to-airs, like it feels like he's so good with that character when he starts jumping around. You cannot dominate the air because he knows exactly the range that he needs to press the buttons on. Like he dominates the air just with the awareness and the notion that he has of his character's buttons. It's really good. His game completely leveled up as soon as Majin 21 came on stage.
Yeah, the Majin 21 definitely something that you love to see on Oniro. Used to be that S-Broly guy, but unfortunately dropped him. Try and be a little bit more optimal with the team. And to be fair, the 42 shell has been working out for him, so yeah, 6 stuff there, and man's going to be able to move on in the bracket.
Yeah, he made it to top 8. Congratulations. He's going to play against against Chomp. Chomp, who beat Videct. Woohoo! Is that an upset or what? On the other side of the bracket, though, Yasha versus JuNanaGo. We've seen JuNanaGo play today, but Yasha, witnessed him for the first time. Man's probably deep in preparation for the Dragon Ball FighterZ finals. Should be in good form today, which means in-form Yasha is going to be a very hard target to beat. And plug, regarding that 2H on that Super Dash, 100%. We called it illegal as soon as we saw it. That 180 turn was very, very, very offendable. That was disrespectful. It was not okay.
Super Dash. All you can say is Super Dash, and it's just rough times. But yeah, Yasha's been on a grind. Won Tyrant's bracket yesterday as well. Looking to go to for two days in a row. And with the way he's been playing recently as well. Like Yasha's he's already pretty cracked at the game. He's pretty decent at the game. But like the way he's been playing recently, he is ready. He's ready for the finals.
So ready. We'll see. For plug. Okay. I like that name on Yasha's side. You guys will see it once he pops up. But in the meantime, claim that Maturino. Let's claim those codes. We have 37 codes remaining, guys. And all you have to do is click the link, number 1. Number 2, log in with your Twitch account. Number 3, claim the codes. It is free money. Don't leave it on the table. If you guys are enjoying the matches, let's give something back to the players. And the best way to give back is not only by being here and supporting them in chat, which is awesome already, but the best way to give back to them is to go into the Maturino and claim the codes. It is free. It takes 2 seconds out of your life, and we really, really appreciate it.
Instead of listening to us, you could be claiming those codes right now. You've also got the sponsor quest down on the right-hand side of that Maturino page. It's just some simple follows on some Twitters and some YouTube subscriptions that can add just that little bit extra as well. And that just takes just that little bit extra time, no more than 10-20 seconds, if that. So it's greatly appreciated if people can get those added in.
Yeah, and as you can see, your name pops in there. So Jacob was the last code. And because we do this every time, the next person to redeem the code is going to have their name read by Jonesy with a very sexy voice.
I'll try my best as ASMR, just for the next person.
Just for the next person. So anyone that wants to claim the code and claim their 2 seconds of fame over here on the SaltyEU stream, you could get your name read in a sexy voice by Jonesy, and just use that as like your ringtone or text tone or whatever. It's unique.
I've noticed that you never offer to do this stuff, Globku. What's up with that?
I like to set up my co-commentators for success.
Wow, what a nice, friendly person. With no
problem.
Nothing underneath that at all.
Very selfless.
Indeed.
No, there's nothing underneath, literally. If I take this off, like there is...
Oh, pause. Let's not get us banned now.
I say I was going to do it. But yeah, we're getting ready for the next match. Should be Yasha versus JuNanaGo. Waiting for one of the players. I'm not going to say who. Waiting for one of the players in the lobby. The other one's there already. But JuNanaGo. Well, now we can say who it is.
Now we know. Ice with the leaks. Clean stuff. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, we saw one team already from JuNanaGo. But he did used to play the team that Yasha played, which is that Gogeta Vegito 17, playing for that namesake. So,
yes,
who knows,
JuNanaGo.
something
Yes,
we might see
yes.
it. But yeah, it is indeed.
Yes, JuNanaGo.
Man like JuNanaGo Joe.
All right. And actually, we have the name in the Maturino if you just want to take that one, Jonesy.
Thanks to man like Oniro for the claim code.
Shivers.
How's that?
Shivers.
Shivers?
I am dripping, Jonesy.
Only globs.
Speaking of, how's PanZerPan doing?
How's Panzer? Yeah, is Panzer still alive in bracket? Please tell me.
Is he still alive?
He is. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, he's not? Uh-oh.
It's a rough time for Dutch commentators.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when your first loser's set is against Willow, that's kind of rough, to be fair. Like,
Oh, he went 0-2?
if you have to face Willow in your first loser's set, like, you're probably going to go 0-2. NSC at least went 1-2, so he must be the better commentator.
0-2 is rough. Willow in the tournament.
The name's that.
The name is
Facing
definitely
Plug
there.
and loser's side.
Yeah, still alive. Facing Plug and then Videct if he wins.
I need to to ask about this. What's going on? So Willow Plug got to face each other, and then the winner of that got to face Videct. Like, what's going on? What's with these UK team kills, Ice? What's going on here?
Dude, Jaden just fought Maître Poulet. So in losers, Xrd is fighting Kaimej. This is a stacked tournament today.
Oh my god! Damn, that is rough right now. Shows the level that people gotta beat to get just to win his side top 8, let alone lose a side top 8. Like, damn.
Indeed. But it seems that we are ready to jump into the first winner semifinals. It is Yasha versus JuNanaGo, and they're bringing the main teams. They are bringing the main teams out. You know what you're gonna see. You know what you signed up for. Here we go, folks. SaltyEU number 88 for the 17th of February 2023. Winner semis begins now. The top 8 begins now.
Nice. I saw the cogs churning because he actually took his time to actually ready up. Even though he sat in the lobby longest, he took a while to ready up. Wanted to take that deep breath. No messing about with the teams either. No crazy anchors on Yasha's side. JuNanaGo going straight with it with this red-headed Gogeta against his blue brother. That's JuNanaGo getting the first blood right now.
Straight punches to the face. Gets the re-jump. It is good. JuNanaGo working on Yasha. Does Yasha spark here? There's 2 assists there. He chooses a raw tag, but JuNanaGo ready to punish that right away. And the overhead. Slightly mistimed and uh-oh.
Oh my god. How in that situation does Yasha manage to get that 5L off, get the happy birthday, not sparking, but instead extending with that 17? Is that enough? Yes, it is. That Labco's gone out of there. Yasha, so optimal, but we're going to get the spark.
DP spark, it's gonna be also a ton of damage, but any other player, I would have said you should have sparked there. But Yasha knew it was gonna kill. Yasha totally knew it was gonna kill, optimized that route, and didn't spark until he had to.
That's the crazy part, right? The awareness.
Sure.
Like you said, anyone else, oh my god, that cross-up was ridiculous, and might be able to kill off this. Doesn't get the assist extension though.
Fortunate, slightly too late there on the assist, and great mix there by JuNanaGo, going for 1 cross-up, didn't open him up, goes for the 2nd cross-up, also not enough, but the overhead did get him. And now, Vegito tagged in, the pressure starts, didn't have any assists available, now has the Gogeta, good blocks from JuNanaGo, keeps blocking, and the stagger coming in from Yasha, counters the assists, nicely done, keeps up the pressure, my goodness!
Yasha's been watching all these Gen Embers do the counter to assist and was like, hang on, I'm gonna just do that with Vegito now, I'm tired of this. How come the alien gets to do it but the fusion can't? Oh, nice pick up as well. Got the meter to go for mix as well with level 3 vanish if he wants. Looks like he's gonna do that as well.
Super ready for that vanish whiff, jumped up, met him up in the air, didn't go for the vanish mix that you mentioned, just tried to keep up the pressure, and JuNanaGo, you know, noticing that right away and going straight for a reflect. Get off of me, I want to go back to neutral. Uh-oh, this is dangerous. Yeah, that 17 was taking some hits. And that is just a small stagger right there. A little leg spike, and I think Yasha saw that leg spike right away and immediately corrected course, didn't go for the rejump. Went for a simpler combo. It was going to kill anyway. So, Yasha with the first point on the board. JuNanaGo, good performance there, but Yasha didn't look like he was losing at any point.
Not really. It's pretty simple and clean from Yasha.
It's the way that you're making me feel tonight.
I mean, if Yasha keeps this up, he's definitely making me feel something.
What?
Gotta go, taking his time. I'm not gonna say what it is because I want to keep it PG.
Okay.
JuNanaGo, taking his time. What is going on, mate? man is in deep thought right now.
Is he deep thought? He's going. Oh, he's counterpicking actually.
Oh,
he's
he is.
Actually switching teams.
He's opened the door to darkness and decided to finally pick up Zamasu. I like it.
Turning into a heartless. The power of friendship can't save him anymore.
You'll never take Yasha's heart.
Maybe not his heart, but I will take his keyhole. Anyway. What happens in Kingdom Hearts again?
Keys get put in holes, apparently.
Holy super dash, let's go. JuNanaGo takes the advantage there. After surviving that pressure in the corner, didn't even spend Spark to get out of it. And the first damage goes his way, just like game 1, really. And this is where Yasha searched for the raw tag, and I think JuNanaGo remember that, but this time Yasha going for a different approach. And the forward dash is going to get punished. Perfect distance there to catch him with a light attack.
I'm interested that JuNanaGo decided to go for just orbs. I thought he tagged in to go for Blaze, but then opted just to go for orbs, hoping to get that hit. Empty vanish.
No punish, even though that Vegito was whiffing buttons for 2 years approximately, and that clash is always going to go Vegito's way. The legs are too fast.
Times ahead, and with this much amount of meter, that Zamasu is out of there. It's just deciding on what Yasha wants to keep. Unnecessary meter builder. That's a 5-yard penalty at the very least.
Ooh.
I had to actually spend the 3 bars though. He probably only wanted to actually spend 2, but just not quite enough in the end.
Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe just one of Vegito. That Big Bang still had some hits left. But played it safe, you know? Sometimes you just gotta play it safe. Guarantee the character goes down.
I prefer the Vegito. God, you might prefer the Vegito against the lab coat, but when you're getting scooped up the air like that, I don't know if you should. Damn. JuNanaGo, nice blocks on the overhead. Yasha, the defense still on point, looking clean. Almost got a happy birthday with JuNanaGo. Solid blocks, but the 5M.
Oh, that was dead. 7 bars. Drops from both sides, unfortunately. Started with the JuNanaGo drop, and now Yasha returning the favor. But an EX throw is going to finish it with just a couple of supers. Decided to save the meter, not going for 17. And that's what I mean, man. Sometimes just play it safe, right?
Yeah, being a bit frugal. Doesn't need to be. You know what?
Right. Big word.
I'm actually not surprised. I'm actually surprised that Yasha didn't spark off that 5-0. Prime Yasha would have sparked off that, but instead just going to run this level 3 Oki, going, shouts to C4. Oh, never mind. EXTP on Wake Up, JuNanaGo, bringing out the curse stuff now. Here we go.
So you think we're watching Yasha beta right now? Not Yasha Prime yet?
Nah, definitely needs some patches. But that's why he's grinding in these tournaments, to get those patches downloaded and ready.
Exactly. You want to reach Prime condition on the finals, you know? The rest is practice to get there. Ooh, goes for a fast ascent right away, but is met with a super dash from Gogeta. It's looking super long here for JuNanaGo, but the man is putting in the work. Sliding knockdown could have killed, and he probably tried to, but the input must have dropped.
Yeah, stood there menacingly.
Oh, hello. Oh, that was a fake, and the Dragon Rush is teched. How do you tech a Dragon Rush in that situation?
How are they ready for that? That was crazy. Managed to finally get that 17 out of here. A lot of times where Yasha could have probably just popped the spark on the 17 to keep him alive, but instead saving it. Keeping it in the piggy bank for now. Not too crazy. Nice crossover from JuNanaGo. Be able to get this combo going.
Yeah. The awareness of how close he was to the corner to go for that route immediately after the cross-up. So you know the caliber players that we're watching. Does he go level 5 here? Would that be enough? I don't think so.
No.
Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not. Oh, he tried a big spark. What a gamble from JuNanaGo. One hit away from dying to gamble the spark bait like that. Man with nothing to lose.
You know what? I respect it. JuNanaGo must have been watching Capcom Cup and saw Ending Walker doing like the EX Psycho uppers to people on their wake up and thought, can I just do that with Gogeta?
You can. You can. Doesn't always work out though.
Fortunately not. Rough times for JuNanaGo. Still though, he is in top 8. Just now got to duke out on the loser side. Got to try and get out of that sort of 5th spot. Try and get that 4th spot at the very least.
Yeah, for sure. And with that, Yasha is going to be the first player over on Grand Winners Finals, actually. And waiting for the opponent between Chomp and Oniro. It should be the next match that we're going to spectate.
Yep, Oniro straight in there with the lobby with that Shell 42 squad. Chomp probably going to rock that team big boys like we saw previously on stream earlier today. You definitely gotta love Chomp though. Shoutouts to his wanted UFA appearance where he just rocked a couple of teams that like other French players played. Not even French, also Swiss technically, because Easy Man's Swiss.
Technically. Well, borrowed French players, we could call them.
That works.
Yeah, that works. They speak French.
Loaned out. They're loaned out. They're online.
Yeah. Do claim that Maturino. Yeah, absolutely. 35 codes remaining. If you guys could help us out to bump up that prize pool, you can do it for free by just claiming codes on the Maturino. The way it works is pretty simple. 3 clicks. 1 click on the link to open the Maturino. 2nd click to log in with your Twitch account is fine. And the 3rd click, claim code. That's it. You put 25 cents into the prize pool. Nothing comes out of your pocket.
Nothing at all. Just a little bit of your time.
And men like NSC and Ichunk already claiming codes. Thank you guys so much. NSC entered the tournament. How did he do today? Not as bad as PanZerPan.
I think he went 1-2. So he is therefore the better Dutch commentator, technically.
So definitely get NSC for your next events over PanZerPan. Because he just proved himself to be better. And he doesn't have an agenda against content creators, so that also helps.
Well, for now at least.
For now.
For now, but who knows? Time will tell with NSC, who knows? Yeah, we'll get more people claiming them. That's sick to see. 32 codes left, though. We can definitely get more of those claimed. And I'm sure whoever claims the next code, Blazblue, will be more than happy to say their name in whatever way he wants to.
For sure, yeah. Let's do it for the next code. In the meantime, it's Oniro versus Chomp o'clock for Winners Semifinals to see who is going to join Yasha in Winners Finals.
Countdown's begun. Intro's being rocked. And that 16 sees a Goku right now, and he sees, oh my days, it's time. Target locked.
Must kill the Goku. Re-jumps are good.
He's doing it for the birds.
For the birds. Oh, he's got those routes. Nice. The first game we saw of Chomp today, he was not going for these routes, but it was a game that was kind of laggy. So we are now seeing the true potential of Chomp, potentially. True potential, potentially. I swear I'm a professional commentator now.
Unleash the potential to truly have unleashed potential. Oh, raw tag, and the lab coat's going to come in. It's the mother versus the son, and right now it's that lab coat putting in the work, keeping 16 tied down in the corner, locked down with the super dash. Chomp going to spark out, doesn't want to deal with that mix at all, and why not? Tries to punish 2-1-4, but couldn't in the end. The spin too fast. That's that neutral on Chomp, at least trying to avoid as much of the assist as possible, but the Magic 21 assist allows Labcoat the way to get in. Still, they're not quite getting optimal routes here off these hits, and Again, another hit, but can't quite find it.
That was like 5 different hits. That was like 5 different hits to take down that 16. Way more than required, but hey. It's net play. We know what we signed up for. Players are getting used to the connection. Drops are gonna happen. Every opponent is different.
We're even getting blue combos as well here. That damage is still true. Even if the counter's blue, it's all fine and good. Vanish on vanish. Chomp trying to use the float movement to get in, but just couldn't quite. But again, Oniro getting the hit, but not quite converting.
The second time on a vanish combo that the dash just isn't there. This time Chomp is going to convert that perfectly with a vanish combo with Broly. He waits in the corner and goes for a reset attempt with down heavy, but doesn't quite get it. The armor trying to power through also doesn't. 2 Brolys remaining, but this one isn't looking very healthy anymore. And now you got to block a lab coach.
Block so far. The double 5Ls eventually opens the way up with the lows, and now it's down to the Z Broly, trying to upgrade to Z Bully. Fair amount of meat to work with, but the 5L's going to open him up. That corner carry going. Oh, never mind. We're just getting drops. Kind of tried to call out down take buttons at the very least, but the guard cancel out, and it's all good. We're back to neutral.
And the cross up mid is going to open up Chomp. Another drop by Oniro, though. Still, he's got a lot of characters, a lot of room to make mistakes. The choo-choo doesn't quite happen. That vanish almost got hit by the choo-choo train anyway. But fortunately for Oniro, it was right at the end of the move. And Majin21 is able to snipe that Broly out of existence.
The Broly train missed 2 stops there. Definitely needs to double check the conductor on that one. Can't be having that. Oniro.
Public transportation strikes. They strike again.
They're hitting us even here. In the online tournaments, we get hit by these rail strikes.
Chomp's trying to get to work, and the trains aren't working.
Just let the man work, please.
Can't get that dub if he doesn't get the train on time. Where's that productivity bonus going?
He bought the ticket and everything. He got the open return. Just let him on, please.
Oh, I like that Dragon Rush. Oh my god, right at the end of the 5H, I thought that was whiff. I swear I saw 16 recovering from the 5H animation there.
Peak spacing right on the tip of the shoulders. Go for Hell Zone? Oh no, just instead, just a knockdown off the super.
He got the bonus frames because it was on a Goku. That's what happened. Bonus frames because it was on a Goku.
Cannon frames. It's cannon frames.
Cannon frames. Good term for it.
Takes that Goku out of there just to get the blue life back on the blue hair. And I'm seeing a lot of 2Hs from this S Broly, but not a lot of 2Ls. Normally that's the button that these Brolys tend to go for when trying to fish people, chase them down like that. But it's, I mean, Chomp's still finding work with it, and my man will keep pressing 2H as much as he wants. My bad, Chomp.
The last 4 buttons he pressed were 2H, 2H, assist, 2H. Those were the last 4 buttons he pressed before that hit. Unfortunately, doesn't get the full conversion. Has to tag out Broly. Good blocks with the 16, though. And beautiful reaction with the 5H to catch that super dash. That is not an anti-air move. You have to preemptively do it. That is not like JuNanaGo 2H or whatever. You just react to a super dash. You have to be fast on that button.
He definitely got the anime red glowing eyes the moment Bluku came back in on that 16. Saw his chance to complete the mission. Yes. Objective complete.
Cannon frames achieved.
And we've achieved peak canonivity. It's not a word, but that's fine. We make it up on the fly as we go.
True. No more canon now, as we got 2 non-canon characters. They kind of made canon with Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Labcode and Majin21. I guess Majin21 is actually not the canon character at this point. The scientists exist in the universe of Dragon Ball Water resets.
Was all off guard.
Completely unintentional for sure. This time the assist, that didn't combo. But the combo had a Dragon Rush right there at the end. And you know who'll take that? Oniro. Oniro will take those.
Yeah, with 7 bars. Chomp's going to level 3. Chomp, what'd you go for? You got Spark, you got Lariat, EX Lariat, wait, do it. Oh, it actually would have worked.
Oh, I like the delay though. He expected the bait, and the bait did happen. Labcode tried to stay far enough away and grab Broly after Spark, but the delay on the Spark made sure Broly was able to Spark safely and then gets this combo. Oh, wake up barrier. Not meaty enough on that 5L. That means Labcode is gonna get the full combo on 16. Not enough for a kill here, but enough to go for level 3 Yoki and get Labcode out of there.
Yeah, a lesson in not keeping your mix-ups vegetarian there. You gotta always have it meaty. Oh, the Broly assist coming in, trying to do his best for Vegeta. Aim pressure, but the Majin21 sniping that 16, and now this Broly down to a 1v2. The Labco is bleeding in the back, but needs to find a way to get this hit on the Majin21 first.
Well, the Majin21 is the one that gets the hit instead. Carrying the Broly into the corner, drops the combo once again. Goes back to neutral, the Choo-Choo! Same thing happened there. The Vanish staying on the same side almost gets hit by the Choo-Choo train. And that is a beautiful punish there. Majin21 getting the hit, finding the kill. Oniro moves on to winners finals with 2-0 victory over Chomp. Probably see more of Chomp in losers, but for now, it's going to be Yasha versus Oniro in winners finals. Chomp has one hell of a match ahead of him, too. Chomp is going to play Jaden or Jirzin, one of the two.
That is... Oof. That is tough. That is definitely tough. Who did... So Yasha sent Jirzin down, and then JuNanaGo sent Jaden down. That is, yeah, that's going to be rough for Chomp. And on the flip side, JuNanaGo got to face either Willow or Videct. So at least we got our full top 8 now sorted. Crazy to see some of the top players like Kaimej, San, Plug, Meichupule
Plug fell
not
to
making
Willow.
it.
Yeah, Plug fell to Willow. Crazy. Nicely done, Willow. Willow versus Videct is happening in losers right now. We're not even going to get to watch that match. That's how stacked this is today.
UK team kills on UK team kills. Ice clearly hates a certain region. I understand that now. That's perfectly fine, Ice. Let's see how it is.
Ice, no questions here, no lies. Yasha versus Oniro should be the next match that we're going to spectate here. But our top 8 right now is... I mean, our top 8 was already defined previously, wasn't it? Jaden and Jirzin just finished their match, and apparently I'm not going to get to commentate Gotenks today because Jaden beat Jirzin 2-1, which means Chomp is going to play Jaden probably on stream. So we will see. Willow, on the other hand, against Videct, we still don't have the results. And oh, actually, we're going to go losers first. Chomp versus Jaden instead of going winners.
Okay,
that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, gives us a chance. And actually, just so you say, they didn't finish. They just did. I just peeped it. Videct beating Willow 2-1. So we're going to get JuNanaGo Videct later on as well.
One hell of a run for Willow, though. One hell of a run for Willow. Beating Plug, beating PanZerPan. Well, not much of an achievement, maybe. But yeah, beating Plug. Pretty big. And taking a game off of Videct, too. Looking forward to seeing Willow play in the near future, hopefully. For now, top 8 is going to have to settle for that. And up next, we're going to have Chomp versus Jaden.
Yep, Jaden That same team that he's been rocking for quite a while now. And so far this year, it feels like it's been Jaden's year. He's definitely getting better and better results in 2023 for sure. And looking to try and push that, make a solid losers run here. But got to deal with the team big boys first. Oh, that is a 2H to start things off right there.
Yeah, Jaden, like you were saying, he is, I would go further. I would say he is hands down the most consistent player in the online scene right now. Consistently getting top 3 every single week. That's not easy, especially on a lot of stacked tournaments like this.
Yeah, like him and Sayan are like some of the German players that make me think, damn, Germany region kind of looking to take that French crown.
Yeah, but then High Kai doesn't block and makes you question everything.
I mean, if you run a bracket called Mashing for Victory, if you don't mash, then like you're not living up to your tournament's namesake.
True. The low, the cross up, good blocks from Chomp too. Already one character down. Surviving with that Broly. Got some 17 zoning right now, some 17 dancing, and so ready for that anti-vanish out of nowhere. And that 2H combo should get the Broly no problem. Plenty of bars, but drops the input.
Oh no, got the Wrecker instead. That's rough. You're keeping this Broly alive, and now the spark damage is going to be rough. And with this meter as well, Chomp might just opt to just straight up go for the Broly level 3. Why not? Cash out, and now if you get the next hit, that 17 is more than gone.
Yeah, but they're still sparking on Jaden's side. And I think it might have been a sparking bait. The perfect timing there on Jaden. Either that or the command grab just whiffed. What do you think happened? Ouch.
I think it was good timing. It looked to be pretty good timing. Because Broly's EX moves do tend to really play around sparking quite well. So you gotta be careful on your sparks. Jaden definitely seemed aware of that. And now has gotten rid of the big damage charm. There's S Broly. But Big Brother Z is here to play.
Yeah, and this character, Z Broly, used to be an absolute threat as the anchor. But in this meta right now, playing by himself, not as scary as he used to be, definitely. And facing against the team of JuNanaGo, Android 17, and Gogeta, Jaden is going to cruise all the way to victory. What a mix there. With the delayed overhead, using the teleport to stay in the air. Going to build that second bar, but still not enough. Needed a third one. Choo-choo, reflect, gain your turn back. Apply the pressure, command throw, level 1. We're done. Next game.
When it comes down to like that anchor Broly making a comeback against Jaden's team especially, like that JuNanaGo and Gogeta are so anti-Broly, because normally he wants to kind of chill with key blasts, force you to commit and then hit you with the train. But JuNanaGo and Gogeta kind of just like, they don't really care about that. So it's rough. Chomp definitely got to have to at least look to win the point war to get things going.
For sure, yeah. That Broly's still strong, and he could definitely mount a comeback, but not a comeback of that size. That was... He would really have to stop playing well. And Jaden, like we said, super consistent player. So you got to deal some more damage before you have only Broly in your backside. Just like you're doing right now, Chomp. Beautiful route with 16. Choosing not to finish the combo and going for a reset attempt. Looked very cautious, that choice.
Yeah, they cashed it up tech nicely though with the JL. Keep the pressure going. Big 5H yet again. They've been working out so well for Chomp. A big drop opportunity. Chomp, please. Oh my days. He saw that there's at least half a Goku and started dunking.
That Goku vanished into 16's fist. That half a Goku, does that hit? Oh my god, just barely. Just barely. But Chomp gets the upper hand. Sparking Blast gone from both sides. And Chomp with a character lead, which is something he didn't have in the last game. So things looking much better for Chomp now. As Jaden grabs the hit. Still 17 JuNanaGo. The anti-Broly team is still here.
Power charged up. Away. Wrecker's coming in. Keeps the plus frames. Nice reflect though. Solid timing from Chomp defense. And then a nice check with the super dash post assist. Able to get that pick up.
Uh-oh. That's a reset right there. Got hit by the Broly Orb, and the extension with the Broly assist is good. Does he get the re-jump? He doesn't go for it. Finishes the combo simple. Dragon Rush, command throw, not enough. Just to tag out Broly. He wants to save as much blue health as possible. The command grab might have been too soon. I'm not sure.
I think Jaden was ready with that vanish anyway. No
I think
what.
Wake
It
Up
did
Vanish.
look.
Yeah, I think Wake Up Vanish doesn't beat the grab it, which is why maybe it was too soon.
Oh, nice binks. Bringing in that Jadenlp beats. Dropping the 1s and 2s on that 16. Now it's down to the Broly brothers. And it's starting off with the super.
It's a me, Broly.
Yahoo! Namek Kingdom, here we come. Oh, reflecting, but Jaden gonna keep that pressure going. Big command grabs on the Broly, giving him a taste of his own medicine right now.
Okay, finish it simple. Set up the orb. Super dash, ready to block it. No assists now. And Jadenlp gets the hit. Start the block string. Has to back out, doesn't have assists to continue. Here comes the Broly assist, giving the other Broly. Oh my god, good jump. Very good jump, and ready for that super dash with that EX sword. That is going to be enough damage to take down Broly with just 1 bar of meter, and it's the anti-Broly shell versus Z Broly.
Patient neutral from Jaden. He's just waiting for Chomp to overcommit and then get the punish with the Jadenlp. But either with that sword or with that air-to-air, nicely done. Gotta respect these blocks right now, though. Oh, big 5H. Caught Jaden doing something right there.
Looked like key blasts.
Now I might have to blast off again.
Yes, ready for that command throw. Great jump once again. The reaction's on point from Jaden. Starts his block string. Has to vanish because has no assist right now. Waiting for 17 to refresh. And Chomp gets caught. Jadenlp obviously has that command grab threat at all times. And sometimes you try to jump it, anticipating it instead of reacting. And that gets you caught by a 2M just like that. And Jaden just bought himself the ticket to loser semifinals.
Guaranteed top 4 right there for Jaden at the very least. Optimal stuff right there to end it out. And that 17 and Jadenlp looking scary as ever. Unfortunately, the end of Chomp's run, but it is sick to see the team big boys putting in work and still getting that top 8, getting that 5th spot.
Right. I do like this new overlay that we got going on over here on Salty.
Oh yeah.
It's a beautiful new overlay. The double L being red is just the chef's kiss. The cherry on top of the cake. Now, if I told you guys...
Oh, Panzer.
If I told you guys that up next we have JuNanaGo versus Videct, would you actually believe that this is a loser's round match in Salty? Because that's what's happening.
I'm trying to imagine it. I can't imagine it, but here it is in front of us.
Yeah. Losers quarterfinals, JuNanaGo versus Videct. We got the France versus the UK. Chomp needs to get out of this room.
You need to get kicked out of the room. Which at least is fine, because normally if you get kicked out of the lobbies, you can't join them back. But since Chomp is out, it's fine.
Doesn't have to
So,
join him back.
Doesn't have to deal with that.
Yeah, I am forever cursed to commentate French games. Games where French players exceed. That's my curse.
Oh,
ever watched...
is that the same with Demon Slayer?
Oh, you ever watched Demon Slayer, man? It's all French, man.
Oh,
Used to be a Romanian leading the charge.
Romanian?
But then the French took over, man.
Man, why are they so good? Why are they... How are they just that good, man?
It's a big country. You got money to buy video games, so they got big scenes everywhere. I don't know. I'm trying to find reasons why. They stay healthy, eating a lot of bread. What a team! Oh, let's go. Videct? You're my idol. Of course, yeah. Videct plays Kid Buu. I knew that, but bringing the cell? Let's go.
Oh yeah, Videct known for the cell as well. Definitely
Videct known for the cell too. Yeah, he didn't play cell on the Ultra Dragon Ball FighterZ. That's why. Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure. I thought he left cell behind, but no, that was the mod game. It's my color too.
Yeah, he definitely. Oh, this your color?
Mm-hmm.
Globku sponsored Videct.
Put the Globku in brackets before the Videct name in the scoreboard, please. I paid good money for this, and we just start with a 2M. Oh, we just start like that.
Stomping around in the yard right now.
Yeah, with a reset. Checking JuNanaGo for the knowledge. That reset is dangerous for the Kid Buu too. It is not a true reset at all. But how many players have labbed against it? Especially now that Kid Buu isn't really meta anymore.
Yeah, in the world of...
yeah. I thought that was way too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to say it. It's like, I'm a Kid Buu main. I've labbed Kid Buu quite a bit. I'm always happy to learn Kid Buu from better players. And I'm like, wait, you can do that? No, you can't. Okay. Alright. Good to know I wasn't crazy.
It's the side switch. Yeah, Kid Buu kind of fell off. In a meta where 2-touch is so important, Kid Buu's damage definitely lacking on that end.
Spark.
But we still got that cell level 3. Nicely timed Spark though from JuNanaGo, ready for it, but not ready for this hug. EX perfect attack, and that is the Gogeta God, and that level 1 Spark gonna start ticking down now.
Yeah, tried to get a TOD right away with 5M round starts. That would have killed 100% with Sparking Blast on deck plus 7 bars a meter. Definitely looking for a TOD JuNanaGo. But Cell managing to find the hit and get a quick kill on Vegito as well. And this is looking like a speed run. Videct, only lab coat to go. But this is the character. This is the character. Catches 2 of them. And if there's a comeback happening, this is the start of it.
Oh, no. And that one gets both as well. If this is a speed run, that's definitely a big red split that you might want to just reset the run on right now.
Reset. Do it. Unlucky RNG.
Yeah, that was the RG you wanted, unfortunately. Gonna have to restart that live split. But pick it up right now. Gonna run that cell level 3 back. And with just enough meter to get... Oh my days. Slide into the DM's 2M. Damn, I was gonna mention that, you know, EX Rolling Crush, you could still vanish after, but... off to the same side low instead. That cell level 3 mix so grimy right now.
I mean, sometimes the threat of being crossed up by Rolling Crush is enough to open you up with a very simple mix. And I believe that's what just happened there. Videct with a very commanding 1-0. JuNanaGo, despite getting a happy birthday and taking down Kid Buu in a single combo, was not able to mount to the rest of the comeback. It was the best possible start he could have wished for on that comeback, but was not able to convert. But shake it off, and we go into the second game. Let's see what happens.
Gave JuNanaGo that sort of light, possibly at the end of the tunnel. Couldn't find the exit. Does find the hit on the Kid Buu though. This is probably the best way of kind of stopping Videct running the train with the Kid Buu Gorilla, and then going into the cell level 3s is just straight up body that Kid Buu as soon as possible. Don't even let Cell play about with 3 bars.
Yeah, so Videct had to tag Cell in early. So before he got the 3 bars, like you said, he's coming in much weaker, not able to keep up the pressure after the level 3. But he hasn't even had the chance to do it yet. And blocks the 6M and not ready. JuNanaGo now ready to challenge that right away. The light attack from Videct is going to be good.
Sure.
And this is a level 3. Still has half a bar, so Rolling Crush could happen. It's 1 assist. Goes for the sparking bait, doesn't get it, and instead gets Happy Birthday Bug! Majin21 falls out of it. I believe JuNanaGo sparked, expecting her to stay in the combo. Instead, might feel like he just wasted sparking now.
Oh.
Perfect attack into Spark. Old school Cell Todd in the house.
Doing his best Fenrich impression? Nah, never mind. There's only one of them. Oh, still finds that JL. Snuck it in there. Should be able to get rid of that lab coat. Huge character down. JuNanaGo, though, sitting on a ton of meter to work with. Just trying to find uses for that. You got that EX Lariat. I kind of clicked the start, maybe. This is looking rough for Videct right now. Might end up actually losing this Gogeta.
Ooh, that vanish. Caught by the Cell, and Videct just kept a cold head. Knew that the Cell was going to get the hit after blocking that vanish. Didn't panic, picked it up easily. And now it's all down to the Vegito for JuNanaGo. Last character standing between him and elimination. First hit goes to Videct. Finishing with a level 3 in the corner, maybe. Yep. Keeps the Android 21 in.
This one. High-low mix-up. Next touches it, and it's a DR calling out that reflect. Videct taking that 2-0. Looking solid with that Kid Buu team. JuNanaGo unfortunately out in that tie 5th spot, and Videct gonna move on to loser semis.
Yeah, Videct's gonna play against Jadenlp next for access to losers finals. But before we do that, we got to find out who else is going to be at the losers finals. It's going to be either Yasha or Oniro.
But, you know what we can do at least in the meantime, whilst we wait for the players to get ready and get into the lobby? Because I'm seeing a couple of new names in the chat.
We are, yeah. Willow made it to chat. I was looking forward to watching you, Willow. Not gonna lie. But top 8 finish, very good. Kasuga, welcome to the stream. Downplaying 18 as usual. Good to see you haven't changed.
I mean, he's down. I like that. He's downplaying 18 because he knows Kefla's the true top tier in his team.
Right.
Yes. I respect that.
Hype that Kefla for sure.
She's a fusion, right? So, gotta be top tier.
Gotta be top tier. All the fusions are.
I mean, that's what everyone says.
Yeah. Don't know why Gear Xrd isn't here anymore. Why he fell on top 8. Please go tanks. Damn it, Gear Xrd. I wanted to commentate a Go Tanks game today. Why'd you fall?
We talked about, you know, like, if there was a patch down the road. I feel like if Go Tanks actually got fixed, Gear Xrd would go from like S tier to triple S tier in the EU scene. If he gets a Go Tanks that isn't bugged, it might actually be over.
It's such a stupid bug too. God damn it.
It'd be nice for there just to be one time in Dragon Ball's life where Go Tanks doesn't have something bugged about him, right?
Yeah. And I think the stance of the team going, well, we've balanced this game as much as we're going to balance. We're going to leave it as it is. Doesn't have to apply to bug fixes, right? You can still patch the game, bug fix it, and that's not going back on your word. And that's, from what I understand, it's not a hard fix to do. Because it's been fixed in the modded version, right? So, like, it's... Guys, come on. it's a bug fix. It's not a balance change.
Yeah, exactly. Like, with the big balance changes, you think maybe it's just they don't want to put resources into the game anymore, but I've seen plenty of games basically on live support that still get bug fixes, so...
Yeah. Having one dude in one afternoon do that would be... I mean, okay, maybe I'm underplaying it. Obviously, like, fixing it in-game and pushing out a patch is a different thing. To push out a patch, you actually have to get, you have to talk to PlayStation, you have to talk to Xbox, you have to make sure the patch works in every console. It's a Switch too. I forgot this game was on Switch for a second. But it's a bit more complex than just doing it for the mod. But yes, from where I understand, it's not that hard. You don't need that many resources. Just do it. It feels like, oh, we're just abandoning the game until rollback. We might throw you a bone when rollback drops. And a new version of the game too. But until then, this is what you get. Peak performance.
Fingers crossed is, I guess, all we can say, and just hope and pray that works out. But either way, we do have winners finals coming up. We got Oniro in the lobby, just waiting on Yasha, the man himself. Oniro's been playing pretty solid so far this bracket. Definitely has a chance to cause an upset right now.
Yeah. Oniro arrived all the way here in winners finals, losing only one game to Plug. That was it. Losing only one game to Plug, but he's going to face off against an informed Yasha. Been practicing hard for that Dragon Ball FighterZ finals. Like you said, beta Yasha so far, not prime yet. He's working his way up to be in condition during the finals themselves. But also you don't get to see prime Yasha every day,
Once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon. The blue moon could hit right here in winners finals. We'll find out as soon as the match begins. Which is not now, which means we got time for some Matcherino codes?
I think, Yasha's stalling because he knows that people aren't claiming codes. I think that was the issue.
Oh, that's what's happening. That is what's happening. So you guys got to go to the Matcherino and claim codes to summon Yasha. That's how this works. Matcherino.
Yasha's got his Uber Eats order ready, but he's just noticed he can't pay it yet with the Matcherino money. So he needs it just a bit higher.
Yeah, it's a bit higher, and you can do it for free by clicking the claim code button. Still 31 to go. That's a lot of codes. That's a lot of codes. Help us out, folks. Claim those codes. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. All you got to do is follow that link, log in with any account you have, be it a Google account, a Twitch account, whatever, and click the claim code button. That's it. My order just arrived while waiting for Yasha, so perfect timing for me to run out the door. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought you weren't here because Yasha just arrived.
Like, you notice how he joined the lobby as soon as your Matcherino plug ended?
Damn.
He knew.
Yeah, but thank you, Cruisin' and Ace K and Zark for claiming those codes.
Beautiful. It is greatly appreciated. Shout out to people that have claimed so far.
Yeah, I just need one more code so I can say that I got more codes than Ice. That's all I need.
Code flexing.
Are you ready? Well, let's. Oniro with the first hit. Good extension. Yeah. Beautiful. Finish the combo simple. Put Gogeta in the corner. No assist now for the mix, so has to stagger a little bit. Yasha gets out of the corner, uses that to his advantage right away. Beautiful guard cancel.
Oh no.
Dead? No, surely not. Surely. He had 0 bars. He had 0 bars at the start of it.
No way.
No.
This can't be allowed. This is pure Matrix code that Yasha sees. That was crazy. I was like, oh, 5M. Surely he sparks. Surely he sparks, right? Spark in the combo, Yasha, please. How does he do it?
It's too optimal. It's too optimal. Oniro was playing better for about 10 seconds. One mistake is all it takes. Level 3 might force the spark out of Yasha here. Oh, he takes the mix. Oh, good block on the overhead. What's the next one? The 50-50? Yes, the sparks on the 50-50. He knows that's a pure chance. Doesn't want to take 50-50s. The cross-up whips and the Vegito assist is going to hit, but no conversion. Alright, super dash.
Then with the assists. Just waste all that spark timer for as long as possible.
Tag out the Gogeta for someone healthier in this case. Goes for 17, the delay 2M. Catches the lap code 21. During this pre-season, we could call it, between UFA and the finals, I actually wondered for a second if Yasha was going to go lap codes. We saw Yasha trying out lap code here and there, and really singing praises to that character. I mean, the character is strong, we all know that. But Yasha does so well with 17 that it is a tough change for a player like this to make, right? Character that has given you so much and you're so good with, and also it's a character that not everyone's going to be playing and not everyone's going to be labbing against. I mean, they know you're going to play it, so
And
they might for the specific matchup, but it's like he tried 21 for a while.
Yeah, he tried lab hit for a while, tried running the base cranker as a throwback, but like even when lab coat first came out, Yasha stuck with this team. The team that kind of inspired the two-touch meta, really. And fair play to Yasha just for like sticking it out. He knows this is his team. He knows just everything about this team. He knows exactly how much damage he can get off any hit at any moment in time. It's absolutely ridiculous the spreadsheet numbers he runs in his head whenever he lands just a single hit. Just like that. How is he ready for these command grabs? What a punish! How?
Yeah, jumping to beam. We've seen Yasha do this over and over and going for the style route. And finishing with a DHC into Vegito. Yasha winning in style 1-0 in this first 3 winners finals. You ever just punish a command grab with a jumping beam into a style combo?
Worst part is that like every time I see Yasha play in a bracket, every time anyone goes for a command grab against him, he's ready to avoid it and punish it.
Oh yeah.
Like consistently, it's insane. It's like mental stack doesn't exist to him.
Well, all 3 characters that he plays can punish command grab exactly the same. Jump special, right? So there's an extra layer that sometimes players need to keep in mind, which is what character do I have at point? Can I punish a command grab if he goes for that with this influx, right? Yasha doesn't have that layer. He removed it. Even if he plays 21 also can do that. Just jump key blast, and that's totally fine. So Vegito, Gogeta, and 17 all that have that option. But still, super impressive. You're right. Super impressive to not only react to the command grabs as well as he does, but be ready for the punish too. That's something that's been trained, and you definitely, if you followed Yasha's professional career, you saw him get better at this over time. But right now, he has that reaction on lockdown for sure.
Gotta be careful against that lab kick pressure. Nice time reflector on that 6H. Doesn't want to deal with it. But Oniro just gonna try and keep that pressure going. Looks at the cross up, doesn't find it. Just actually gonna back off. Oh, the movement, cheeky stuff from Oniro. Gonna be able to get this re-jump, and with both assists available, should be able to get a nice easy extension to get rid of that Vegito.
Yeah, getting the upper hand for the first time in the set. Oniro takes down the Vegito. It's a 3v2 over Yasha. Oniro looking to get the most out of this opportunity to score the first point of the set, tying it up. Side switch, Yasha ready, and goes for the mix right away. Tick into command throw. He got the hit on the light attacks again. He wasn't expecting it though. Fake cross into real cross. Good blocks from Yasha.
Yeah, they're just trying to back off. Stores as much as possible. Once his assist back, finds a moment to spark. Doesn't want to deal with that Gogeta pressure, and now it's Oniro's chance to get the mix-ups going. Eventually opens up. Yasha trying to challenge with a 5L. Oh, active tag not quite working.
Yeah, expensive mix too, going for all those EX shoulders. But working out in the end, except he didn't keep up the pressure in the corner. And now it is Yasha with the combo, side switching, tagging into 17. And 17 pressure with sparking is going to be really hard to block. Going for the fast ascent to low after delaying the fall. Really tricky stuff here from Yasha. This is the kind of mix that you have to lab against, and even then, good luck blocking it. Oh, hello.
There's a red drop. Oniro ready for the vanish punish. Well, back to neutral. This match of 21 still staying alive after the red drop from Yasha. Didn't get the DR extension that he wanted. But Oniro's going to get the hit now.
That's already a win. Not only do you avoid the level 3, making the opponent spend the 3 bars, you find the hit afterwards, saving your character, and that is a drop. Unfortunate drop at the end of that move. And the reflect is gonna whiff. The Gogeta assist did not reach Goku Blue. The distance wasn't going as far as Oniro expected. And that punish is gonna take the Goku Blue down, bringing back the Majin 21 is not looking very healthy.
Questionable decisions there from Oniro. Maybe just wants the healthy lab coat as your ankle limit break against these two characters, since these are both pretty much one touch.
Oh, hello.
That Gogeta got sent to Heffel. Straight off the road, gonna get the vanish confirmed.
No drop. Always back to neutral, key blast game. Two characters very capable of playing the key blast game here, but maybe slight advantage for 21 in that regard. Still, Yasha has an assist, and you're gonna get the hit there. What a conversion! What a conversion with a key blast. Are you kidding me?
I can't make it that 5L link after. That was wild. Gonna be able to extend. This time gets the DR in level 1, level 5? Question mark?
Could do it. But Yasha will know better than us to go for it or not. He goes for it.
Yeah.
I believe.
That's enough.
I believe it's Yasha it kills. What'd I say? Last hit. Actual last hit.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
actual last hit.
Actually, that would peak optimal. You can't get more optimal than that if it's the exact last hit of the level 5. Damn. Yeah,
The beam was gone in the KO screen. It wasn't there anymore.
It vanished. There was no energy left.
He emptied the tank. But it was worth it to get that second win over Oniro, going into the first set point. Yasha looking to get into grand finals as soon as possible. Oniro trying to stop it. This was a very good match right there. Oniro got the lead early. Yasha had to work for that win, had to mount the comeback. But Oniro showing that he can win this. Oh, the 180. Let's go. The illegal super dashes are happening.
Phase climb Bluku coming in clutch. Almost, not quite enough though. Nice. Yeah, God Cancels doesn't want to deal with the 2 HEX dive kick, float, mix, pass. Definitely get disgusting.
100%. And whoa, jumps out of there. And I can't believe Yasha blocked that super dash. And everything that followed. Good reflect on the assist. Holds the pressure. Techs on reaction. And the cross-up low. Catches Oniro. The first big hit goes to Yasha in this game.
Yeah, can't get too much though. Just instead, gonna get the power charge blitz. Keep the plus frames going for the block string. Oniro Doesn't want any of that. Gonna get the pick up off the assist as well. Nicely done. Again, it's kind of just not too much. Just gonna use that as a chance to bring in Labco and caught Yamcha maybe trying to jump out with that 5L, and meter penalty might just keep the 17 alive, but Oniro is extending as much as possible, and with the stomp level 1 should enough, but it's not the magic pixel, never mind. Spain without the S for that 17 right there.
Pain suffered by spin. 2 Spains in there. Oniro finds the kill. Yasha's holding on to that sparking blast too long, you think? Underestimated the drop?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he wants to save it for this Vegito. Normally it's the 17. Normally he just pops it straight away for the Gogeta, but...
Right, yeah, it pops it for the point character, but seeing that drop, thought maybe he could get away with it. Unfortunately gets hit. Still, brings it back right away. With the Vegito.
So,
Character.
I guess with the lab coat as well.
Character born and raised in France.
No lab coat. So now, Yasha can go a little bit more key happy with this neutral. A lot more split finger shots coming in, as you can see.
Oh, hello. Split finger shot gets caught by the EX shoulder. Oniro also noticing the same thing you did. A lot of split finger shots, and the shoulder is projectile invulnerable. And especially if you use the EX version, that's going to show up anywhere you are. So using that to punish the motion from Yasha.
And it was almost like a reminder to Yasha. Now he's kind of a little bit more patient on throwing those out. He's kind of just like, you know, I'll try and float around. Gogeta tags in, but just to take the hurt.
Hello.
Command grabs. Goes straight into the level 1s.
Yeah.
This
Looking
might
for
be
the
the chance
switch.
for Yasha to... Don't tell me Yasha's actually just waiting to try and get the hit to spark.
Oh, he's gonna hold on to that sparking blast for a little bit longer. But he's gonna lose a character because of it. And it's all up to Vegito if Yasha wants to move on to Grand Finals with a 3-0 victory here. EX. Ooh, if that converted.
That would have been gas. That would have been crazy. Close to 7 bars with 2 Dragon Balls left. EA Sports working out with those kicks right there. Gonna find a hit and now a chance to go for some Oki right now on this margin 21. And I think if Yasha gets the hit on this Oki, he might spark up off the hit.
Oh, the bait! I don't think he had to spark. I think he had the kill there from EX Esports. Like, definitely had the kill. But unfortunate drops. Great bait, unfortunate drops. That hit from Bluku could have been the death of Vegito. Fortunately for Yasha, that dropped, and Oniro just lost his margin 21. All up to Bluku. Blue on blue action. EX throw. Oh, let's go. Re-jumps into another EX.
He's gonna be alive.
I was wondering how he was going to finish that combo.
Oniro's just got to try and stall out a void as much as possible, but it gets clipped by the split finger shot. That is Yasha taking it 3-0, but a close set for those last 2 games there.
Exciting stuff. Yasha pulling one heck of a comeback. Oniro going to drop down to losers. And is going to wait in losers finals for the winner of Jaden versus Videct, which should be our next match coming up. What a set. Yasha is looking unbeatable. Jonesy.
Untouchable. They're close sets though. Like it's a 3-0, but those last 2 definitely seem to get Yasha sweating just a little bit.
Yeah.
Some, you know, questionable holds onto Spark from Yasha maybe made it look closer than it could have been. Who knows? It's one of those what ifs. But either way, when you're getting down to like the last anchor situation, it can just end up going either way. And unfortunately for Oniro, it didn't go his way. But still alive in the bracket and a chance to go at Yasha yet again if he gets that win in losers finals.
Definitely. And but first we gotta find out who is going up against Oniro in the losers finals. Jaden and Videct. Now, Jaden in losers finals after being defeated by JuNanaGo. Videct, on the other hand, defeated by Chomp. Both have been defeated by their opponents in the previous match. Jaden beat Chomp, Videct beat JuNanaGo. So they took care of the opponents that sent them to losers, and now they're going to find out who deserves to move on to losers finals.
Oh, there's handshaken for that. They're like, thanks for my revenge, I appreciate it. And now they're just kind of doing that awkward moment where they're handshaking for too long, and they're like, yeah, so you're going to let me move on to losers finals, right? Right?
Oh, about that.
They're both asking each other that right now.
About that. That Matcherino's looking too good for me to let you do that. But it could be looking better, guys, if you just claim some more codes. 28 codes remaining. Thank you, Willow, for claiming that final code. But still 28 to go. If you guys just want to click that link, log in and click the claim code button. It will take you less than the time it takes for this match to start if you go right now. Speedrun it. Let's go. Go, 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 go.
Faster than an S Broly combo. That's
you were too slow. It already started.
Oh no.
Open it on another tab. You're fine.
I believe.
Ooh!
Look at this. Yeah, look at this team. This is more of a tournament-looking team from Videct right here.
Right. Yeah, I too want to play Kid Buu, but unfortunately, sometimes you can't. You know. Sometimes you can't. He's already kind of a weird character. It's hard to synergize Kid Buu with a lot of the roster. But then when he's not meta on top of it, you can't really build a character around Kid Buu either. You really have to like want to play Kid Buu.
It did look pretty cool for the time that we saw it on Videct's side. And it did better compared to this Gogeta, who is immediately out of there, trying to challenge on that 17 assist and getting blown up for it. But we got Selsin on a lot of meter and gets the confirm off the assist. Let's go for the loops, and now that level 3 Oki.
Could mixing you for death if he wants to spend the spark, but the spark is spent defensively. The EX rolling crush coming in from above, and the 2H is gonna whip. No down heavies for you. Cell gets the punish, optimizing the combo. Gonna put 17 on the ground, still not a kill, and 17 floats out of there, jumping off the wall.
JL on the raw tag was almost ridiculous if Videct found the confirm for that. Still though, party poppers. Gonna click the cell right there, using the Jadenlp assist to kind of fake out as well. And now there's Jaden opt for level 3 Oki on the cell, trying to reverse it back. No, it doesn't. Still gets the overhead. No way. Oh, and a big 5H, got a counter hit as well. Videct maybe trying to swing back, maybe look to get the EX perfect attack in there, but caught out by that frame trap, and now we get Jadenlp beats, and now it's time to guess on that left-right situation.
Goes to the right, good blocks. Oh, so ready for that vanish. Hits him with the EX command throw, and this is going to be a lot of damage. And right now, Jaden has no spark, so he has to hold this. Dagger, just a lot of mids. Mashes that assist, and the 17 comes out, getting Jaden's turn back. And get that Jadenlp out of there. Good choice.
Gogeta's got far more scary mix potential. Why not, right? Active tag, brings 17 in, build as much bar as possible. Level 1, and this is looking rough here. Game 1 for Videct on a character that is bleeding on that cell right now against a team. A couple of characters look a little low, but it's going to be rough for Videct to try and make this comeback.
Yeah, Jaden playing it safe on top of that. Like not taking any risks, not overextending. Jaden right now playing as if he was losing. Trying to find a hit from a safe distance. Still, Videct, the one that finds it first. Level 3 takes down the 17. 2 more characters to go, but that Cell cannot be hit by anything.
Yeah, now up against the JuNanaGo, it's going to be even tougher to try and get in. Doesn't even have the meat. Only just got the meter now to get the perfect attack, but the DR opens up the Cell, opens up the deck. Opens up the set with game 1 going to Jaden right there. Only losing that 17. Looking solid, trying to move on to losers finals right now.
Looking super solid, and we'll see what Videct does. We know Videct has a Kid Buu, and he brings it out to the front. The last tournament-looking team that we were just talking about. That's what Videct is running with. Sometimes you just feel more comfortable, you know? Sometimes you ignore the meta, and it's like, this is where I feel good. And sometimes you play better.
If you want a character that can, you know, match the gorilla nature of Gogeta, it is that kid. It could be that Kid Buu with his Unga Bunga style, but that's a beautiful air-to-air. And Jaden's already getting the levels going. We're on level 4 already. Hold up, Globku. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah, and the hit on Majin 21 was also looking very, very scary. Gets the hit on Kid Buu. Level 6. Switches characters, does not want to spend those levels. And into 17. Massive level 1 damage. That's going to be enough. And that Gogeta has level 6 in the pocket. Kid Buu didn't do much there.
He at least built some bar whilst getting hit.
Ooh.
Oh no. And
He doesn't have assists. He doesn't have... I mean, he does now.
Yeah, your number's now up.
Alright.
Saves onto it though.
Yeah, might try to go for a Majin 21 kill. Why? Okay, you're level 7 already. There's no level 8.
He's 7+. He's trying to get a 7+ ultra.
And that is a lot of damage on that Gogeta.
Ken, you don't have Spark now. This is...
Yeah,
you do have Spark.
It has Spark, but if this Spark gets baited, that's goodbye 7 levels. Goes for it. Okay, gets the good Spark. Still 1 hit away from dying. He got the kill right there.
Ooh. Block. Oh no.
Level 3. Shine.
GG's Majin.
Now look at that. Hitting the Majin. The best anchor that Videct had. Making sure he has to play Cell anchor right now.
Bruh. Doesn't have a lot of meat to work with. So reversal options are there, and that Gogeta is low, but gets opened up by the red hair fusion, and now Jaden can go for another level 3. Goes for the JuNanaGo one, wants to bring in a healthy character, not risk that comeback at all. Blocks, block still. Ooh, the final almost opening up. Vanish and vanish. Keeps it tied down. Nice movement from Videct though. Hold on. The corner can't hold him down. A chance to go for level 3 here.
Not only was he able to jump out of the corner as if the opponent wasn't even there, he jumps back in and applies his own pressure. And then the rolling crush mix is going to catch that JuNanaGo, and he's going to finish this combo without spending any more meter.
Gogeta's one touch. Got enough to go for an EX perfect attack if Jaden goes a bit too far.
GG.
Flip kick, never mind. Bonked on that big head of cells. And that's Jaden. Taking it 2-0. Yet again, only losing a single character, but still, shouts to Videct getting that 4th spot today.
4th spot for Videct, and Jaden, once again, king of consistency, another top 3 finish on Salty. Now, how far is Jaden going to climb? We will see. This next match is against Oniro. Oniro playing out of his mind today, losing only to Yasha in winners finals. Has Oniro played Jaden? No.
No, they were on other sides of the bracket.
Opposite sides, yes.
So, gonna be interesting to see how this losers finals go. And her, of course, been looking solid so far, but Jaden, like you said, so consistent. Getting that top 3 spot, seemingly yet again, and looking to maybe push further beyond the 3rd place. Look to get that 2nd, maybe even try and push on that 1st. Of course, the winner of this faces Yasha, who's sitting pretty currently in the winner's side of Grands, but needs a challenger to face him right now.
And that challenger will be determined here. Losers finals, 1st to 3 series once again. Oniro versus Jaden, and the first touch goes to Jaden. Beautiful air-to-air on that Goku Blue. And the pressure from Gogeta 4 begins. The assist from 17. Blue gets out of there, Oniro, but the projectile involved denying the assist, and the Janamba catches Oniro mashing. And the level ups are going to begin.
Some Dragon Balls as well. Gathering all those resources right now, looking like a survival. Spark coming out on Oniro's side. Gotta be careful with the auto bombos though.
Oniro sparking on a level up. Like, he wasn't afraid of he was afraid of the mix, but there was no mix there. It was just a level up. Sometimes Gogeta is scary. Level 5 already. Good blocks. My god, incredible blocks. Goes for the EX. And another one.
Oh my. CJ Khaled EXs. Winning clutch for Jaden right there. Down to the 42 shell, but the levels are pretty high on Gogeta.
You needed that hit. You needed to not drop that either. Unfortunate, but hey, combo starts on 17, and that spark might have been to save 17, but 17 actually dropped out of the combo before it was a problem. Level 7.
Normally lab coat normals, kind of a pain to deal with.
Ooh, the confetti, he wanted it.
Let's just get bodied up. Got level 7 available. But the Gogeta gets opened up. This could be huge for Oniro. Let's maybe go for level 3 Oki right now. Stomp, level 3.
No sparking blast on Jaden. This is huge. You have to take down that character. He has level 7. Ooh, guard cancels. Oh my god, he keeps Gogeta and he really wants the hit. He finds it. Wait, that's the second hit of the auto combo. He actually has a kill here without using the insta-kill. Great awareness there from Jaden, realizing he can actually finish off this character without having to spend the 7 levels, and still has 3 bars in the chamber to take down the final Android 21. My goodness, Jaden's game plan coming together perfectly here.
And now if you get the hit, you can just active tag into a lariat. Oh my god, actually use the Gogeta assist to open up the Imagine 21, so not going to be able to just yet. Need to find the hit somehow.
Yeah, did catch Oniro by surprise, so that kind of worked, and you're not going to be able to super that. Down heavy is good. Vanish, level 3. Why not? Let's suspend it.
That is overkill. Oh, it's unnecessary overkill right there. Damn! Alright,
Overkill.
Oh. Didn't realize we were in an Unreal tournament. Damn. Alright, Jaden. That game plan. Yeah, again, working out, it seems. Just getting those level 7s on Gogeta. So consistent at it as well.
Feels like Jaden wrote down in his diary, "Dear diary, today I would like this match to go this way," and then it happened. All perfectly according to plan. Could not have imagined a better match there. But a set is not a single match. Jump into the second one. 1-0 advantage to Jaden. But Oniro is in great shape today. And that cross-up, that float mix. This is why Yasha sparked every single dive kick mix from Oniro. That is a devious mix for sure. Unfortunately drops. Guess who's going to take advantage of that? It is Jaden, already converting that into massive damage.
Trying to chase down the up tech, but Didn't want to challenge case, got clipped by the dive kick. Still going to find the lariat coming in and should be able to get rid of this blue coup. And even get a little bit of blue life back on that Gogeta while he's at it. Jaden, strong star right there. But at the very least for Oniro, there's not a lot of levels as before on Gogeta. Might be a bit more doable.
Not going for the level up strategy this time, but optimizing and saving a lot of meter, building a lot of meter too by tagging in the 17. Did finish that combo with a barrier instead of the charge up. Might have been a slight misinput there, but 17 still on the driver's seat. Now he charges, gets the plus frames there, keeps up the pressure, and it's a low. Can't block forever.
Jaden, stop this. Playing with my emotions. Keeps the pressure going, and what a barrier! Jaden ready for it. Yasha's coming in clutch, trying to find the confirm, just a bit too far away. Imagine Ember assist.
Ooh, the fast descent there. I thought there was a punish there somehow, but Majin 21 able to survive, and that combo, the jump cancel coming out too soon. Alright, the jump in, double overhead. Blocks the first one, not the second. Here we go, level 3. No levels.
Here's the opportunity. Instead to go low. Side block so far from Oniro. Holding on tight. Not going for any reversal options. Reflecting out and off those reflects. Jaden just going to back off. Use those assists. Just kind of wait patiently for his moment and then finds his moment. Reflect spin though. Denies that momentum. Completely flips it on its head.
I can spin 2, says 21. Getting the hit on Gogeta. 1 into 3. No! 42 synergy wasn't there. The double cross. Great blocks by Oniro. Blocks the overhead too. The plus frames going for a dash block option. Not ready for the command throw.
Scaled. Not going for levels. Just wants the Oki instead. Oh, but the challenge. And they're doing exclamation mark bracket on wake up right there. Get that kill on Gogeta. At least ties the characters up with the resources. Looking in favor of Jaden. He's back off. Avoid the assist. Scary stare down in the air. Wrecker mix-ups. Keeps the jail down. Yes, Wrecker gonna open up the dome. Imagine 21. Should be able to kill. Level 1, and now it's down to lab coat form to make this 1v2 comeback.
It is still a big comeback. Still Sparking Blast available for Jaden. The reflect. Perfectly called out. Man didn't even do anything. Just stood there. Looking at her. Get that winning. I feel like that's on purpose. I feel like you wanted to go for that victory pose.
It is mad disrespectful, that pose on 17. He's so proud of his work as well.
So proud. First to 3 though. It is losers finals. So needs one more win to get into grand finals and play against Yasha. But Oniro not going to make his job easy. Thinking about it. And we go with the same teams.
Yeah, just running it straight back.
Right back.
Point wall's kind of been awkward for Oniro at the moment. That blue coup just doesn't seem to get rolling as well as Oniro would like, and it's stuff like these air to airs from Jaden. Can be rough, but you know what's rough? That's rough right there. That dive kick mix. Working out. But needs to keep the pressure going in this corner now, and almost gets the chase down, but Jaden able to pull that Jadenlp in just in the nick of time. That side switch, bringing in the 17. Get that power charge going. Uses it to chase down. Oh my days, what an earth? Labcoat, can you do something for me?
Party game. Spin to win. Even the assist. Anyway, got some zoning battles. The dive kick from Goku Blue and a lot of key blasts coming out from Oniro. A lot more zoning than last time. The reflect, what happened? The reflect looked good. It looked like he reflected the assist. Uh-oh.
Party games. Like
Party games.
You can't keep up with it sometimes. You're at the whim of the game. You just gotta roll the dice. Oh my god, he almost got the happy birthday off that. I thought the 2H would have actually allowed the happy birthday the way it looked, but...
Yeah, he was already on the ground after the jumping medium, so... Unfortunately for Oniro, that JuNanaGo dropped. Otherwise, this would have been 2 dead characters instead of 1. Still, at 17 goes down. And that's character advantage for Oniro. Surely, he must take advantage of this one. Start to bring it back by winning a game in this set. First he has to block, first he has to survive this mix, and the 2H so ready for that EX spin.
Oh my god. Only Labcoat's allowed to spin here, it seems. Just with the grab ender. Uh-oh. Couldn't quite get the block strings going, and that allowed Jaden to get the call in, and now we get that JuNanaGo level 3 left-right mix. Jaden's gone right a lot of times. Go same side this time, waiting for the command grab. The Spark gonna deny that straight up, and we just traded the Sparks. Jaden knows how important it is to keep this JuNanaGo alive, does get the hit with the empty vanish. And now a chance to get the level 3 Oki once more. Bars on this Labcoat. Spark now gone for Oniro. Gotta hold that mix. Cross up! Works out, and just like that, we down to a 2v2.
Yeah, Jaden denying the character lead. Did have to use Sparking to do that. But gonna keep that JuNanaGo in. The delayed air dash after the staircase. JuNanaGo gets the hit on Goku Blue and can easily convert this into a downed character. With the only Majin standing between Jaden and Grand Finals.
One more meter needed to get to 7 bars. One more Dragon Ball needed to get all 7. Might end up seeing the Immortal Dragon at this rate. Oh, what a confirm!
Is it time? He's gonna get one more bar out of this. By coming in. Actually, yeah.
Has to do level 3 there.
Yeah, so we're low on bars on both sides. So we might not see Dragon Balls today. And here we go. The tail. 2 tailed characters.
Yeah, but one's got a sword though. Is the sword diff what matters? Oh, never mind, it's just a super dash diff that matters. No key blast here.
Candy. Yeah, but this one DJs on the weekends. Oh, hello. Too far.
Get the refund on the Stretch Armstrong JuNanaGo. Oh, Oniro got the hit, but that would have been a tough confirm to find. Cross up JL, another cross up. So many cross ups hitting.
Yeah, but Oniro is jumping out of them, so the conversion is really tough for Jaden. Getting hit in the air. JuNanaGo struggling to confirm that and goes full auto combo Oniro. A final mistake to put the final nail in the tournament coffin. Still, it's a coffin that's going to land him a 3rd place in Salty this week. Very good position. And Jaden, king of Salty consistency, making top 2 today. At least. Not wanting to call the final match yet.
Could keep going up the ladder, but still, shout-outs to Oniro. Someone you definitely want to see sign up more and more. Getting that 3rd spot. Sick to see Oniro on that grind. Shout-outs to Oniro for that run. Get that top 3 spot.
It was 3-0, yes. It was 3-0. Too busy shit posting in chat. One final push for the Matcherino, though. Let's get it, folks. One final push for codes. If you haven't claimed the codes yet, this is your final chance to do so. Help out the tournament. You can claim codes for free, putting 25 cents into the Match Arena page. The prize goes to the player that wins it all today. And yeah, just don't leave any money on the table. We have 27 codes remaining. Let's get it. Final push before Grand Finals, folks.
Let's get that going. Let's get that push going.
While we wait for Yasha to join back in the lobby. Yasha wasn't expecting such a quick win from Jaden here. So Yasha's going to be a little bit late. So go ahead, claim the codes. You're not going to miss the action. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get it rolling. Let's get going. Let's go.
You didn't hear that. No one heard that, chat.
No one saw a player enter that lobby in the background.
No. Yeah, we're going to hold Grand Finals hostage until we claim those codes.
We can do it. I've seen people claim.
Uba, let's go. Yeah, good ass what?
That'll be good ass Dragon Ball.
Good ass Dragon Ball. Nice.
That'll be Nick V.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know if because he changed his Twitch name from whatever it was before. I think it was just Nick V or something like that, pretty basic. Okay. And then changed it to Nick V Commentary. So I didn't know if he changed his Match Arena to that, but I guess it's still good ass Dragon Ball, which is a bracket he used to run.
If he changed from Nick V to Nick V Commentary, that is dumb as hell.
I can't remember what it was originally. It might not have been just Nick V. I might just be exposing him. But it's definitely been updated to Nick V Commentary. So he's trying to be as esports as possible.
Right. Dirtbury, thanks so much for claiming the code. 24 remaining if anyone's feeling kind. It was X Nick V. Now is esports. Got it. The X was being mistaken for porn by sponsors. So
esports
wasn't getting any money.
The esports Melty Blood commentator.
XX Nick V69, yeah. That'd be good. But anyway, it is time for Grand Finals, ladies and gentlemen. On the winner's side, Yasha. On the loser side, Jaden. Looking to reset the bracket and then go from there. Here we go.
Let's go. These two haven't actually faced in the bracket so far.
But they have faced in previous Salties, and not that long ago. And also in Grand Finals. This is the match that both players are very familiar with. And no fear on Yasha's gameplay right there. Jumping in right away. Starting the combo on Gogeta. And of course these two players are going to pick this stage. Just in case we get the dramatic, right?
Fingers crossed, but with the way this is working out right now, we might not even see that. Yasha's just on that speed run right now. Oh my days! Calling out that tag with JL. We are down. A chance to maybe go for level 3. No, save it onto the bar. 2H into the mix. Jaden got open by that last time. Gonna spark out. Doesn't want to deal with it this time. Now it's down to Jaden to try and find this hit, but Spark's now gone. Before you could find that hit. If there's someone who's probably not going to get mixed too hard by Android 17, it's probably going to be Yasha as well.
Maybe, but the pressure coming in from Jaden this time. And Yasha crumbles, but not a ton of damage comes from it. Yasha with a spark. Cross up as you approach the corner. Always tricky. The side switch does not land. Tries to go for a mix right away. Finds the hit. And Jaden somehow reverses the roles there right at the end of the sparking from Yasha.
And on the cross up. That looked like a KOF low profile right there. Okay, Jaden. Gonna get this level 3 Oki rolling. No spark as well on Yasha's side. So gonna hold the fuzzy. Just gonna go cancel out there. Doesn't want to deal with that at all. Says I'm out. Racing.
Oh my goodness. Man playing footsies. A little backdash in the legs. Vanish, Dragon Rush, level 1 to finish things off. Keeps the Vegeta win. Absolutely. Assist just to confirm the kill. But the level 1 was enough.
roughness there from that Gear assist.
Hello.
Oh my.
You're testing my reactions? Don't do it again. Not enough. Not enough. It's close. Oh, the cross-up is good, though.
Yo. My heart rate.
Spending 4.5 bars for that kill, but definitely worth it. And the float. Okay, Jaden. You gotta wake up next match, man. This is a wash. Shake it off. You know? Some games are like that. This is Yasha. Just shake it off. You know, use this final character to warm up a bit for the next match, but... Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just try and close this out as soon as possible, it seems. Backing off, waiting on the assists. Goes to DR, gets the kicks, gets the vanish confirm, and now just needs to finish the combo. That level 1. With the Zwa. And that's Yasha taking the first game of Grands right now, and pretty convincingly as well. A rough start here for Jaden, but this is a best of 5. Jade does have a long way to go, a chance to make the adjustments.
So
Claw his way back.
one-sided, though. Yeah, incredibly one-sided match from Yasha. Jaden definitely gonna have to pull something here. And apparently this win that Yasha's working on is for plug. See from the name. For plug.
Passive round start from both players. Neither wanted to swing straight away. Especially on the Gogeta 4 as well. Normally they like to press that 5M, but Jaden, respecting the 17 assist, saw that the barrier was soaking up all of that Jadenlp assist. Didn't want to even risk playing something crazy there.
Hello. Call the 17 assists and I can press buttons, so. Here we go. Yasha with a re-jump, putting Gogeta in the corner. Dragon Rush, Gogeta to the ground. Does the spark come out? The assist is good. Sparking does not come out, and the corner route should be enough to take down this Gogeta. Minimal meter spent too. Be like 1 bar? Wait, no.
Might just be 1 bar with the Vegeta.
Oh
yeah, because it's closer.
Oh my goodness.
Optimals.
Optimals, no health lost yet on Yasha's side. And 1 character down. He's stabbed with the baguette. Baguette stabbing.
Now you got this Oki. Not going to go for the Vanish. We've seen Yasha go for that a couple times. Using that 5M to try and chase down. Maybe a backdash, I guess. Or maybe it's B, so it calls out. Buttons on wake up. But Jaden knows to avoid that. And now with this spark route, gonna be able to go for level 3 here. Needs to find this hit. Tries to bait out the spark initially. Yasha holding on and gets rewarded with a 5M, and with this amount of bar and both assists up.
That's a misinput. Probably wanted to call the Jadenlp assist and ended up tagging him by accident at the end of that special. Probably held the direction for a fast tag, and unfortunately gets punished hard for it with a very big combo, and Yasha calling out the reflect on wake up. That's how you lose a character, from a simple misinput. Unfortunate times for Jaden.
Yasha almost found the hit. Got it, didn't quite confirm. Confirms off that 4L, sparks off it as well.
No. Tried to style. Yeah, tried to get fancy for sure. Oh, punish with a medium. Alright. Jaden waking up. Trying to do something with 17 here. It's a good start. We need a lot more of this. Oh, great blocks!
Oh my, so many highs. Can he get much higher?
Yasha super ready for those. Oh my goodness. Doesn't tech, doesn't tech. That was not enough time for a Twitter clip. Sorry, Yasha. I knew you were working on it, but not enough. It's too short.
Put more work in Tetris, it seems. Oh, wild 2H. Oh, and a wild DP. couple of crazy options coming out from Yasha that's giving Jaden a bigger and bigger chance, but the chance is still low. He needs to find the hit. Realistically, from this block string, can't find it. Yasha holding on tight for now. Nice reflect on the power charge, but Jaden's still going to go in off that. Oh my days, the 2H. And that's Yasha 2-0 up, 1 game away from taking this week's Salty now.
1 game away indeed. That means he has at least 3 tournament sets. And that is assuming Jaden gets anything. (2-0) for Yasha, looking absolutely unbeatable as he has for most of this tournament. Jaden doing his best and hopefully getting something a little bit more out of this Yasha. If anything, just for his own ego, you know? You hate to have such a good run in tournament and then be bodied so convincingly in grand finals. Claim a code for Yasha. Let's do.
He's doing all this for Plug. Surely you can claim a code for Yasha. It's that simple, right?
Did Plug claim a code even? Let me see.
Equivalent exchange.
Let's see if Plug claimed the code. Because if
Maybe.
Plug didn't claim a code and Yasha's doing this for you, Plug. Well, I don't know, man. I don't see Plug's name here.
It might have been, to be fair, the 4 Plug was kind of a meme from Tyrant's bracket yesterday. So it might just be that Yasha never changed it. But I like to think he's just kept it because he knew Plug was going to be in this as well.
Yes. He's doing this for you, Plug. How come you haven't claimed the code yet? The hell, Plug?
Oh. Maybe the exchange isn't so equivalent.
Definitely not. He's actually going to need to change his name at the end of this tournament. But for now, Jaden, making sure the tournament lasts a little bit longer. Getting the first hit on Gogeta. No DPs for you! The blocks, but the Spark's going to keep it safe. And the mix is coming. Goes for a low and the sparking back from Jaden. Now ready for that Super S.
It's weird to say that a Yasha DP actually got blocked. Jaden ready for that time, and Yasha's going to want to try and get rid of this 17 as soon as possible, because it is the character that's been putting in the most work for Jaden so far this set. That 17-17 rocks the auto bombos.
Dead no meter. Dead no meter. I mean, okay, he did use a EX, but that was the second hit of the auto combo. Best skilling move in the game, and beautiful EX to get through the assist and the key blast as well. Jaden saying no. No free neutral for you. Level 3. What is the mix?
That's the fuzzy. Goes high. Away with the 2 Ls. Nice block on the overheads yet again. JS punish ready.
JS punish ready. Not fast enough on the assist, unfortunately. The conversion wasn't the best, but still. We were talking about it a few sets ago. Was it on Winners Finals? So ready to punish any command grab with jumping S.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Nice rotation characters as well for Yasha to bring in the healthiest character as well as get that blue life back on that 17. But they are both on about 50% HP, so if Jaden can get rid of this Vegito, needs to get this combo finished up, get this level 3 Oki going first. And if he can find the hit and get the kill on the Vegito, suddenly this comeback looks possible. It basically comes into a 2-touch game. If either player does get the hit, and here we go.
Exactly. It's a 2-touch game now for both. Now, one of them does have an assist, so maybe getting that touch is going to be easier for one of the players. But still, you need the same number of touches. The first touch goes to Yasha. Drops.
Drop. That's a huge drop, and Jaden's got a super dash straight on in there.
Oh, I don't think he kills from here.
That's close.
He absolutely does not.
Delayed 2L. Just trying to respect the reversal options. Gets an overhead that finally works. After so long, eventually.
But you could smell the fear on Jaden to throw a command grab, right?
Yeah, he doesn't want to go for it because he knows I can't risk it, especially with that amount of meter. Oh, Demon Sword coming in clutch.
Jaden's actually going to score one. Let's go. Jaden 2-1 in grand finals.
First sweep.
Love
the first step in it.
This is the first step of a reverse sweep. I like your confidence.
I believe in it.
I believe in Jaden too.
You just need the first one to get that confidence going.
What did Uba do? Wait. Poor Uba.
Ice got the Happy Chaos trigger finger. That's all I can say. Straight key blasts. No one's safe now.
The 2M. 2M starter. Gogeta on Gogeta action. Up we go. Knock him down. What's the mix? Yasha holding on to that spark. Feeling confident. But should he feel confident? Maybe not. Because that Gogeta is looking pretty dead right now. 1, 1, 1.
Just enough. Jaden now winning that point war. Now has the advantage. The characters for the first time it seems in this set. Look to put in the work. Oh my days! What was that?
That crossed up? What? The most ambiguous cross up we've seen today, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my.
Works nicely into a combo. Great neutral jumping around, letting his assist do the work for him. Vanish on Vanish. Good reactions too. Gains the neutral back with that Vanish, but then staggers. And I cannot believe Yasha was ready for that. Jaden had 2 assists in the back. How was Yasha ready for that?
Unbelievable. Nice chase down. No spark. Have the mix. Oh, got the JL. Didn't believe in the hit though. It's Yasha that's going to get the hit, and now has a chance just to stall out this combo as much as possible. Goes for level 3 now that spark's gone. Jaden's going to hold this pressure. Whoa, the layers. You can't just vanish out of there and expect to get away. That Vegeto's got that 17s back all day. And just like that, ties up the characters to a piece. Yasha does have the spark advantage. Jaden with the meter advantage. It's going to be tough to try and maneuver around against this Jadenlp, but nicely timed Vegito call out of nowhere. Catching Jadenlp's back, and this is huge for Yasha now.
It's like it came out from the wrong side. The visual mix-up. And now Jadenlp holding the stagger pressure. The shield, man. The barrier from Yasha reacting to the Vanish. Even though the punish wasn't as fast as it probably could have been. Like, it didn't punish the Vanish. I think it punished the buttons that Jaden threw after it.
Got a power charge. Couldn't quite get the confirm with the assist, unfortunately. Nice space in there from Jaden. Push the 17 into the corner. Reflects on the assist. Doesn't want to deal with the block stun. Nice reflect on the flip kick as well. And off that, Jaden's just going to back off. Doesn't want to try and deal with a crazy Vegito call, but it's the 17 cross up that opens up this redhead. It's level 3 Oki time, Globku.
It is level 3 Oki time with the Vanish. Same side. There it is. Hey! Got the calls. Into Spark.
Yeah, wants to get the kill, yeah. Jaden on this 1v2. Trying just to stall the spark as much as possible.
Was that a level 3 attempt?
It might have been because it crossed up, but either way, it works out for Jaden.
Does Jadenlp have jumping level 3?
No.
The hell was he
Still.
doing? The hell was he
Could
doing?
have. Only Jaden would know.
Only Jaden would know. This time Yasha not reacting with a jump S, but it doesn't matter. The fake cross up is gonna find the hit on Jaden. Level 1 into level 3 is gonna give you guys a new champion. Okay.
The stop side right there. Never mind. Jadenlp staying alive, but can't use the energy of the BGs to stay alive. And it's Yasha. After that little tease, closes out with a JL and takes it 3-1 in the end.
Man, I was so ready for that finish, man.
That was your move. That was your clip.
That was good, right?
That was your
the clip.
YouTube. That was your clip. That was your YouTube short right there.
That was
And
one for the reel right there, and it didn't kill. Congrats, Yasha! Again,
he owes you one. He owes you one now. Clearly.
It's the second Salty I commentate with Yasha winning and Jaden in second place. I haven't commentated that many, so
Time
That's
is time is a circle, or history is a circle, whatever that saying is.
Yasha, you need to change that name. Plug did not claim a code, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
change it to like for the codes or something,
Yeah,
and
for-
people will claim. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyway, but still, shout outs, of course, to Yasha winning this week and Jaden getting second. Of course, to everyone that's signed up, 26 players. It's sick to see turnout for Dragon Ball as we're coming closer and closer to that World Tour final, and hopefully rollback, and hopefully a patch, and hopefully a new character, and hopefully shiny stages, and hopefully this and that and whatever else people want nowadays.
Oh, the hopium is real, huh? The hopium is
Ow.
very real.
I'll huff it all day. I'll keep breathing on that hopium as much as I need to.
True. We did leave a lot of codes left. We do have a lot of codes left on the table. I see some of you guys actually claiming them right now. We really do appreciate it. Let's go. Okay. 20 codes remaining. Like that's a lot of money to leave there. So appreciate you guys claiming them, even if it's now at the end of the show.
I like
we
how
really
Yasha
do.
claimed. I like how Yasha claimed once he won. It's
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh,
I'll
I
claim
won.
if I win.
It's like, I won. Yeah, I'll claim now.
As if it is like a limited resource. Like,
Yeah.
how many codes can I claim? Nah, you just claim them forever.
Claim the
Oh,
single
love
one.
to see it, guys. Love to see it. Thank you for claiming all those codes. Are we getting rated by someone? Because suddenly that's
people
just
claim.
a lot of codes.
I mean, I think Daniel's streaming, so he might have been restreaming some of this tournament towards
yeah.
the end. So shout
yeah.
outs to what Daniel do. The constant American streamer.
Damn. If
Every
you
day.
guys, if you guys are claiming codes from Daniel's chat, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Fanfic? Okay, well, we're gonna close the stream now. Because if we've reached that part of the evening, I think it's time to close things out. Up next is not Blazblue versus PanZerPan. It's not. He went 0-2.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's out.
Oh, yeah, you can't deal with them. You can't deal with O2s anymore.
No, not anymore.
They
Thank you so
need-
much.
Need that clout.
Thank you so much, Ice, for putting this together once again. Thank you, Jonesy, for the commentary. And thank you for watching another edition of SaltyEU. Gonna get out of here, and we're probably gonna raid someone. Ice, give it over to you.
Who we raiding?
I don't know.
Sick, amazing, love it, love to see it.
Hello.
So ready.
Reminder everyone that we do have a YouTube channel as well.
What?
Where we post
YouTube.
a ton of VODs. Actually, the first time that Glupku ever commentated Salty, that just went live on YouTube today.
We're that far behind? Okay.
Yo,
That was the first week of 2023. Wait, this is
Bro, I'm
almost 2
catching up,
months.
okay? Shut up. What is this?
Glumku's about to do
bullying,
his
man?
own uploads.
I have a full-time job.
He's about to do his own uploads now. I see. You gotta step up, man.
I can't
You
believe
just
it.
link your YouTube account to Twitch and do automatic uploads.
No, but I have to timestamp it, and it takes so long. Make thumbnails.
I'm gonna look at the thumbnails. If you are copy pasting,
I'm absolutely copy pasting my thumbnails.
Okay, yeah. What are you complaining about?
No,
What?
it's the timestamps.
Yeah, true.
Blow up.
Yeah. Do you want to hear
Honestly,
something
You
funny?
could honestly just timestamp it while someone else is commentating your tournaments.
That's true, actually. I have done that. I have timestamped multiple tournaments at work while the students did something.
Ah, optimizing.
Yeah, you know, I'm about that life, but we're catching up. We're catching up slowly, but surely. Who are we host rating? How about just having a look here. We always rate Daniel, so now I feel like it's somebody else's turn. Maybe depends on who's live, obviously.
We're even on his screen as well. That's the crazy part. I mean, there's Zane. Zane's streaming. Zane's of course gonna be at the
Yo,
World Tour.
in-
Sorry, Daniel
Fine.
Chat. We are you have been denied the
Yeah.
raid, even
Yeah.
though you guys actually carried our codes. for
Yeah.
the
Bro,
raid.
okay,
We are
okay.
actually
We're doing
not
Daniel
raiding you
dirty
today.
Okay,
right now.
so Yasha's in here, maybe. Kaska's in here. Glupku's in here. I'm not sending you guys over. You didn't see what we saw last time. We went to Daniel.
Oh, you mean? Look, there's nothing wrong with what Daniel toes.
No. Did you not see the fanfic? Did you not see what
Oh, I didn't
Pluck
see
wrote? Did you see
I didn't
Pluck?
see the.
Dude,
I didn't see the
Pluck-
fanfic one.
I can't believe Pluck would say that. Actually, let me just.
It went from what Daniel does to what Daniel toes.
Yeah.
That was the one that I remember.
Right. What Daniel toes.
Wait.
Fanfic.
Let me just pull this. Actually, this is very inappropriate, by the way, for this stream. I would just let you guys know.
So, okay,
And I'm
well,
actually being very, very inappropriate here. But it's
speedrunning
Pluck.
getting banned today, guys.
Alright,
We're
But it's
doing
Pluck.
it.
It's Pluck. Just believe it's Pluck.
Plug.
I mean,
Plug
he
your
has
nuts.
milk with pizza. Like, you can't not expect him to do some wild fanfic.
Today I learned about Pilk. Do you know about Pilk?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, that's old, man. I'm just gonna pull up Daniel's Twitter real quick here on and look at feast your eyes upon this before I press raid. Also, fellow streamer, is raiding also bugged for you because it doesn't really work for me anymore? Like it's so weird.
I'm not on Twitch anymore.
I see. Well, there we go.
It's been so long since the last stream, so I can't say.
Can you /raid?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does work, but it only shows in OBS and not on Twitch, and only like half the viewers comes with. It's weird. Anyways,
Yeah, it's
Chat.
not showing up for me.
I will just like
Let's
to
comment,
show
man.
you this little tidbit. This is from Pluck, the artist, and I will just present it without comment. So
Such a tease. Hey yo!
So that's why his match was on the porn website, right? That's why you could find his matches on that porn website.